This past 6, a brass song can say one semi at National Pay, Yade Eba Ababe Somo, Midin at the Miss Ruby Adams. Yabedin Komawa Manone, I over the weekend, no name, Sam Ewoye, Papa. FIFA Club World Cup no to judge say no semi-finals no set. Chelsea the Blues Dumano Chelsea Dumano against Palmeiras and Rebecca one sem on Saturday no. Na Saturday no and the other game no to me eto dra na tesene games akano ba so na utumi sampa Paris Saint-Germain European champions so many Bayern Munich the boy ni game no first half no very very interesting. Michael Luisemo enya chances bi ni adia ba Bayern na ntumi anhye Emma second half no PSG be share by 2-0 na game ni mu nsem na edoson me hwe game ni na 90 minutes na enye fedi agro kra enye fedi agro na we had 2 red cards IPM de ma PSG on board 9 against 11 na ni nyina mo winning by 2-1 na no ordinary na hwe ye penalty call bi e ba mu eno so ye overturn ye na ene yi Pamecano shego ni ruling offside na Hurricanes wa sharing offside ni ade na emu ohyepa na emu ohye nei Osman Dembele was a Ballon d'Or waka so obeje na obeje na mom Vitinha so hono so obeje no obeje pa Hakim Yakraf. I was thinking about this over the weekend. Mohamed Salah no ni Premier League na Liverpool here Premier League ni mo no de enya easy wanya awards for Premier League the best player best player French Science Sports Writers Association and the whole lot wagini nyina o. But I'm telling you, African best, enko baby Hakim Yakraf beje. Said there na no ye fight the ma Adamula Lukuma for winning the Europa League, I feel ye. Moye den ya Hakim Yakraf there. Salah, you've won your Premier League, you've won the best players and all that, the golden boot and all that. But Hakim Yakraf, just watch the second goal of PSG so trebia. Kwanya Hakim Yakraf fa so a o kan players me nsabom defender will be o ma red cards too. Twetwe ni pa me nsabom. The guy is so good. The guy is so good. Ballon d'Or kwen for boni di kan. But for the African best, Salah, Mr. Mohamed Salah, Mr. African for Patrick Muse Penin for Hakim Yakraf for the Baba Real Madrid ne Dortmund game no on first half no. Na sheda nya interesting sir. As na ya one side. There na per game na interesting. I say Dortmund for ni dia grow. Ti Madrid for nya 2 goals. Second half ni be mu e be ya hyepa me ne Kylian Mbappe etumi bo modern enso no etumi benya goal ni bi kan ho e kan so bi tetete ya 3-2 ne wie no na tese nei Real Madrid for edi nkuni mu a final ne semi-finals ne set PSG airborne against Madrid no na Chelsea ni Fluminense so e dey boy ni this and many more ho ye dey be from anone ye dey atudwa including some transfer stories yagada every amanone ye dey eba weekend na reho memenda no me pon show no na tisare ho akamiye papa obi a wo me number bia hwe me starter na nyina ye eyiye ne ho nsem nko a eyiye ne ho nsem nko a Diogo Jota na eyiye no ba so over the weekend na reho Ruben Neves one João Cancelo wo mo ball game ni wieye Friday no a na mo fly ekopie mu ewo Portugal na areho ye papa but Cristiano Ronaldo Portugal captain wa ma eyiye ni bi ena nkofo twe na bo so na reason tell Ronaldo ankwa ye ni bi no ye beka ho asem no e wodwumadi so na nua ba na be blasting nkofo okrom pa ye de beto dwa one build no so get closer to the finals e mo ye hye e wo tennis ma ni nyina mu no ye de beto dwa e wodwumadi no so ne atumi e de ama ye chiefo nkomane do so ama no ne enti kan ye ho ye bedi nkomo ye be fia be hwe afisem no ena Wolfcon no Black Queens of Ghana ye started and journey against South Africa. A big game for the Black Queens. You better made in kunim. Awo ye first game mu. Other results atodwa ewo Wolfcon wase no. Ye de ni na e de beba. Emma wa Cross Sports Stadium. Kumasi Asante Kodokotu for House of Folks so na fe na game no e dem. Who game ne say? Na game ne de. A game ne fe. Supporters so by pa be hwe game no. The Shatawale so by be perform wase a. Emon komo nyina no ye de beba e wo show ni so including some local news e wo fie ha nyina no transfers musem no ye de beba be dan ye tiefo e wo show yi so
the real sports is here.
Noyes caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Plus King.
I'm a pay my message on 0244-743-143. 0244-743-143. Foul message, you know, for her bra. Media Bracken Campbell, Jumedi, so to me, Eddie Amount. Yes, to me live on Facebook and so Kastle 90.3 FM, Cape Coast. Join the show no Facebook and a pay like and share for comments, bra, making kind. I will show you so the amount. Maybe I will be on a pay a waji bra. Uche Jumedi Ebino, Nasia Kesepa, and Amede, and Mount, and ne. 77 what you say and 7725 and for the kwako twalo to see mo de adwuma yi 7725 you know and the 7th day of the month of July 2025 as dan come high sense adwumako no bo high sense showroom say Joe quality product electronic appliance na pedia eno any high sense super ATV refrigerator air conditioner be gas cooker ni nyina no abuso electric cookers ni nyina no blenders ne kettles no bo high sense showrooms across the nation je wo de wo finfin man tem ho maso no man kesi Blue Hills restaurant wan take alcohol na kwajo high sense product omone man efe e bo na efu e na chensu ye pan twanyam kanea no for 0302 550000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people. Lonat etu malaria say malaria tete we do wasa wodom no lonat bomadia hu se oni padua munye yie come doctors enya wo test hwe ye na sampa malaria mo ani bi na ha wode a edura wasa wonum no lonat ebeskata malaria no e de ama nkoda no mpanyifo nom ade FDA for age ade atomu no bi na yentumi ntu malaria no ase wani enhu ade yie what type of wani ay kokko ade bi yesisi wani so ni ade wani no unhu ne ma ye wa kira unhu ebe unpon so a unhu a fa koda in 31st herbal clinic come na be san wani hu yade bia etumi ede ama wo doctor emo ebomodin ahwe ani hu yade ema bibia eye kama etumi ede ma uchi kopia mo man kesim school kesim opposite Ayefro junction ukọ asim fosunso afosu krom wo mo ben Presby church na fa guna so edu no mo bypass nkubem ho momodin akọ doctor be hwe wani hu yade bia obesa ne yade de amount na watumi ehuade ye papa bibia ne afroma homa 0559 999543 0559 999543 bomani ane free doctors ebeje wo so game park chop agudi enu ho de ma so benya sika gubotom fa phone ne bo star 946 hash star 946 hash intine ya maka se ne 7725 oh no bi atna sidin numbers no 1 to 36 hwemu 7 within that number no the numbers no osha 20 wom 25 wom no yi ba oyi ya da kotwa sisi enti send one number from 1 to 36 first ka push no omo ye draw na number ne out wonya sika edi wo ho no bi papa cool chop 1 to 36 choose one number first ka push ko wo dis kaka push ko na omo ye draw na number ne out o sika wo de to achi no ye bo ho ama wa up to 30 times umpewe na per day a simple game with serious reward eno any game pack cool chop channel so say over 18,000 winners and they winning more than 3.8 million cedis. Channel so say draw live on Game TV on Facebook and Instagram on X no a game pack GH. Channel so say star 946 hash udem won so no come. Too much money promo on Telecel. Nya sika di or Telecel so sika ba be dry papa star 500 hash star 500 hash. Do be ye top data no ene o airtime no to we airtime no now bundles ne ade we ye no from 5 to this going obenya akwanya enso to me enye sika etumi edi debia no obetumi enya 100 cedis na watu bia 20,000 cedis na for grand prize na kase ne 1.2 million cedis ye start ye promo ya ho komo ye yo over 2,781,000 ena etumi enya eye sika ne biadi nti no enye easy over 2,000 people ena ewini eye daily no 100 cedis ni bi nti mama dia 23 lucky winners ena enya 20,000 cedis weekly ni biadi Timent na hono muni agro kofo this kind pa e wo Telecel so star 500 hash and akọ Play Store ne App Store na download the Telecel app no ubetumi anya kwenya e wo too much money promo ni be from Telecel say connecting energies ya kwa ma no ne ensem no ye ba be boy to me e the amount mama nya o message on 0244 743 143 0244-743-143. Weekend, you know who any ama say. Games they told you with the FA Club World Cup ni mono. Who they say and they draw no. And I said the semi-final no. I set any for the agro Madrid game no who they say. Bayern ni APG game no so no. Who they say and all other transfer stories are. It told you no. Funny na mu seven no. And so F Brown 0244-743-143. Young Kwaman on the FKK and fire call is 33 minutes past 6 in the next 20 to 25 minutes now. Or bon send me church media my.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
kastlefm. The sports.
I got my power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby.
Young Kwaman on FKK fans no and to my FKK. Good morning.
Good morning.
I no pay be a boko DM.
Pardon, we have a call.
Yeah, the radio say we can suko ye DM.
Definitely.
The young couple say all right. Young Kwa near Monday in 7 doors so yam wechi metifo.
Live on Facebook, Uber Johnny show no comment no ba ya back in kind so etimi e dia ma na fe yetimi acknowledge you. So now we are share na like it na yentimi enko ye nim FIFA Club World Cup no games no ya dia uremu quarter final no etimi ba so say na esi ekokoye from Friday no from Nancy e shame you know Emma Al Hilal Boboko no omonso etimi etimo ba ko sanso na Saturday na dia Palmeiras setna ho Emma Chelsea twemo ekanim you know Emma omonso etimo Bako PSG Bayern Munich Etramu 2-0 Abrantia friend 0-2 ono ebo 1 goal sanso na Ousmane Dembele enso edi second goal no enso eka ho ene ade Bayern entimi antimo Bako kra Real Madrid Mensah Emma Borussia Dortmund so etimo mienu Abrantia friend Goncalo Garcia ono ebo 1 goal ewo ho sanso enene Mbappe enso etimi edibi epi so Abrantia friend Maximilian Bayer eni Seu Gracia omo ene te kanim you know enso etimi edima Borussia Dortmund no say the game no enso AC ekowie ye ewo ho no mtene Abrantia friend Goncalo Garcia sanso na Fran Garcia omo ene bo 2 goals na Mbappe enso edi third no win go na de ma Real Madrid boko no sa na si ekoye nti say the stage no set ade a PSG ene Madrid ene be shia wo the next stage sanso ene ade a Chelsea boko no omonso ene mpoko koroma boko from Fluminense enso ebetimi shia nti ene sa na AC ekwakoye enso ewo honom na yento so na yenhwe CONCACAF Gold Cup nanra final no etimi eba so Mexico omo United States of America etwa economy yenu ema unite anase ne yes omo so etimo bako ade a USA go no aranche friend Richards ono enete kano anaso yes o di kan first go and Sana Jimenez any Alvarez omo ebo 2 goals no enso ede ama Mexico man omo age de esu omo na so European competition e baso rumen ompo omo version of Euros no Wolves onim said that memedano omo etna ho Netherlands etwa 3-0 ade ababawa ye friend mediama o shego ni bi Pelova Eshebi sanso ena Brooks enso eshe third goal na ede ema Netherlands France England for no etwa 2-1 Ababa ye friend Katoto Ebogoni bi first goal ede MR France anso ena Baltimore enso share winning goal no Walsh ena ete kanobako enso etimi ede ema England ya no sane si ekwenti Kera Walsh ni goal no eno kwa ena otimi share de ma England for no na onim se enra games ni bi eba so Norway share 2 Finland etimo bako eno game eno so etimi ede ba so Nystrom share own goal ede ebo Norway for no sanso na Graham Hansen enso share winning go no Sevenos ono so nete bako enso de Emma Finland and Sana Switzerland Iceland etwa 2-0 ade Rutella bi sanso ena Pilgrim ono ebo second go no de Emma Switzerland ne Iceland omo entimi anti sa kanu bi ne Spain ebo 4 p.m. on Belgium ebo sanso ena Portugal 7 p.m. on Italy enso ebetimi abo we women's Euro no enso honsem no yetimi de Emma friendly games kakra ba so ewo ehonum club side no de tie and say on Denberg omo ehye bako ema Hamburger FC SV omo so ehye 2 sanso na AGF omo anhye bi obi enso entimi anhye bi Rangers from Scotland omo hye 2 Emma Club Brugge sa eka no sanso na TSG Salash omo anhye bi ema FC Handehem omo ehye enso St Pauli ehye 8 GW Firel omo entimi antibi sanso na Spartak omo ebo 2 goals ema Krel Lea Sovetov omo nso so timu ete academy no entekoye 2-2 na yade as Zenit St Petersburg omo ehye bako ema ya Batika omo nso so etimi ehye 2 we club friendlies bia eno nso etimi eba so ewo no me de 7 no etimi adia bro na yebekọ na ya hwe after England won game rankoye won coach Serena Wegman ekasaye edi efa game no say France for no omo enimbo ba bia obishon bia no so one prepare ye na wantimi enso so anhye onyomo ya said ye beba ene bae no.
Of course we know France is really good, but I think we created our own problems a little bit by playing short passes all the time where they could full press, and we wanted to skip players and get in behind them to receive the ball, but then we were a bit sloppy too, so we lost the balls in those moments too, and that we didn't help ourselves with that, and it was hard for us to get out of that situation. I think playing against France is just totally different than every other start of a tournament, because I think they're a world-class team, and I think we're a very good team too. So yes, we had to be straight away at our very best, and otherwise you would be punished, and that's what happened today. And it's a group stage, but it's a game on itself, and it's the opening of the tournament, so that makes it hard. At the same time, we do have an opportunity to get it right.
Yes, yente game no na edin edema England ba yo anu sanse France for no team no mo enimbo ye pa enti kokorom dia Lauren James mo enya de anu so etimi FI etimi edema ntima bene so mo akonya ewo group stage nim so mo so ebetimi atio na afi qualification o nsa enso etimi aka just the only goal, and I said the only game ewo mu no 3 out of 3 no mo abomu ba kwa mo our other spaces one mo so betimi akọ mo nim enso akọ akobo etimi dia akọ mo nim coach enso edema France mayuano ono so ekasa edi efa game no Lauren Bonade ono so ekasa so etimi de fa say said the mayuano so gina so mo share England for no.
And see England they can score at any time, and they came back 2-1, and we play under pressure the last 5 minutes. It was not easy, but all my players were courageous and keep the score.
Yes, yentene Lauren Bolande ono so ni nsama ono so kan de efa we kwan ne Mario no efa so echi England for no omo one of the favorites ewi omo no eno no so etimi akirikire mu esa ewo ho na yenko empo club world cup no ase na yenko Paris Saint-Germain omo etimi edi nkonim Advantia Frena Crawford Kemi okasa nso etimi adifa game no wie no na odinchia eto so ekoma ejugo Jordan family so ono so ewishi omo well.
Yeah, like you say, we are really happy, proud of the effort of the team. We know that in front of us it was a tough team, and I think we do what we have to do to take the victory, and we are really happy about that.
After some smooth group stage, maybe this was the right test for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, I think it was one of the straight or directly rival that we can have in the competition, and we know that it's one of the teams that they play similar like us, and we know, like I say, it's straight rival, but I think we do a really good effort today, a really good game, and we take the victory.
Check the clock, it's not on the way, Real?
I think it's not really important that. I think we have to be focusing on us, who is coming in our way. We want to try to be ready for them and try to win. For Musiala, I think it was something very important today for him, and I want to give my support for him, and I hope he is going back soon and we see him in the pitch soon.
Yes, I know and some of the Dogo Jota family no to chance waiting me at the moment say idea weekend no or FIFA Club World Cup national say idea some no air course or the no shemo name no Jama Musiala and so Eko Pride Donnarumma Eko Pride ya Branton no I ne usha any uncle no ebubu ye pa almost ya twisted na no so no de empo well wishes and so to the man and say what shesa Branton so BTC pitch and so tem no no so etimi akwa akosi akan desire edway or no so etimi edb eka ho eho no me say nay game ni dia na ye din na mom no amonsa ka qualification no Madrid na NS amonso kwa akosho mo no motimi akosha Madrid for no.
Yeah, that was really important to win this game because we know that in the first part of the season we lose again this team. It was really important for us to beat Bayern today, and that's why we did, so we are really happy today.
So much drama towards the end there. 2 red cards for your side. You'll be without Pacho and Hernandez in that semi-final.
Oh, it was a fight today. You know, as a player it's always difficult to go out of a game. We are really sad that Pacho and Lucas take a red card, but but it's part of the game. We have to be good on the second game, on the next game, and we're gonna win.
You've got Real Madrid.
I don't know. We are ready for anything.
Yes, into mo ready for anything. No, sama desire dure. Ono so etimi kan ya de fa omo performance no eme na PSG for so share 2-0 over Bayern. Omo so etimi e de call Mon Vincent Company say ya de omo enya chances na mo blasting away no ya de edu omo nya yipa.
Yeah, it was tough. I've rarely been so angry at halftime. Not against my players, not against, but just because it's there's many things in life that are important, much more important than this. So, but in the end, for these guys, it's their life. It's their life. And someone like Jamal lives for this, and he came back from a setback, and then it happens in the way it happens, and you feel powerless. But the idea for the group and for us is always to gain strength out of it. We were in the game, the team was doing well, the team was fighting, and the second half I felt we were just starting to edge the game, and it looked like, it could happen any time for us. So you try and get strength out of it because you want to do it for Jamal, but of course it's, when I'm sat here next to you now, the thing that gets my blood still boiling at the moment, it's not the result. I understand this is football, but it's the fact that, it happened to someone that's, one, enjoys the game so much, but also very important for us. Yeah, it didn't look good, and I don't know. If I'm just watching the images, you've probably seen it. It looks like an ankle injury of some time, but I'm not going to make a diagnosis here.
Yes, it's and some Vincent Company coach and so the FC by Munchen on so a and so it's made found Jamal Musiala and Nino said yes, yeah, twisted and aqua. So that's all the better swam and Nino a chim every one crama. Empony anchor no the way see who ne tuaso ama man for air to be enso etimi edema Donnarumma say baby na game na dru ne ball no so baby na nenam no na say kwa ne sa onim de ntia abrante no otimi ekokopim no ema ne nan no enso ekokoyesa na sa ye hwa live on Facebook bibi etua no enye adeke 20 Jamal Musiala na onsem na coach Vincent Company enso e kind of fans abrante no free injury by en chaye na fe o hwe ni musia kakra so be setting into the club no na nka bibi akonkan so etimi dia mo asabre we nso so akwa kosi players na yo mo alive wom so one way or the other no be share sanyo de enso e ba na ese de arewo enso etimi dia ba nti ono ntimi nkyere embre kwa na se injury crop protein na mom no hwe ade na se de esi akwakoy no ni anka no se fibula ho na sa issue no enso etimi akwa na ye don sansam so etimi ade bro si game no omo eboy dominate na omo wom first half no omo bam second half no so no omo bam no nim say just a matter of time goes no enso ebetimi abo mo ntimi convert chances no na PSG for no efa ho enso etimi ade awi omo de sansam no Timi Edi Aba Ewo Honum Yabeko Zabi Alonso coach Edi Madrid almost Echi Borussia Dortmund Etra mo economy and San Emma Dortmund so Eti mu on the game no yebisa no say na osi hu no.
Well, that's football. Honestly, up until the 80th minute, up until it was 2-1, we had the match under control with different faces, but we were bringing the game to our ground, to our terms. And from there, too many things happened in the short span of time. The explanation is that now we're in the semifinals, we're happy, and hopefully this served as a reminder not to let ourselves relax, right? To not stop playing with that connection, that presence for all 90 minutes. Even after the 3-1, the penalty chance, well, we can do much better. But overall, I'm happy with the match. I think it was a solid performance, high performance. Now we just have to take the positives.
Going forward, said I'm from some after the last 10 minutes, now I had some improve your more Zabi Alonso coach at the Madrid and also this Carlo Garcia no performance say no chimo.
Well, it's only been 3 weeks, right? And after 15 years at Liverpool? The change is huge, very intense. In a short time you go from 0 to 100, basically. And that takes time. But today, I think he had a solid first half. He's growing, adjusting to the new club, his teammates, the new coach, and the new ideas. We need to be there with him day by day, but we're happy with Trent.
Gonzalo Garcia has gone viral. Now he's perhaps the revelation of this tournament. 4 goals already in the Club World Cup. What can you tell us about him and his progress?
Well, he's already said a lot for himself, but today he's done it again, right? I think yesterday for himself, but today he's done it again, right? I think yesterday someone asked me about Gonzalo, and I said I was happy with him, that he's making the most and he's backing it up with goals.
Enti eno so and sama Zabi Alonso e kan dey found Trent Arnold 15 years or so and we dear e will Liverpool nti waba no nya 4-5 games per and am behu sa na mom no gidi say na first half of that game no the modern ball na so any eno so yen sama zabi kafa no na ku romu a Garcia there no so say a young chap nti opportunity Garcia there no so say a young chap nti opportunity ono so enyaye no and ono so opportunity ono so enyaye no and ono so grab it with both feet and hands. I also so etimi perform or instant I etimi edi eshe goals entene kakra crowd himself branch no so ebedro no mayan sama kan dey found and finally Hussein branch friend Dean Hussein so ekokoje red card e wo yesa giving no why the be replace no sense no ka wo yesa giving no why the be replace no sense no ka fast decision no.
Well, sure there were some
fast decision no.
Well, sure there were some things that could have been improved, but overall we were quite stable. We were managing the game well. Even in the second half, after the substitutions, we regained a bit more control. We even had chances, Lucas' chance, Arda's shot to score the third. And no, I was feeling pretty good about how we were handling things. The players were really engaged. Then after the 2-1, that's when there was, I don't know, maybe a bit of confusion or loss of focus that we'll have to address and improve.
I wanted to ask about Hausen's red card, not about the incident itself, but how it affects your plans, because he's shown in these matches to be quite important in terms of building up play.
I have no idea yet. The match just ended. I'm not thinking about the semis yet. I'm going to take an hour or two to unwind and lower the tension a bit. And then once we're on the plane, I'll start thinking about it. But yeah, it's obviously not good news to lose Dean today. Still, that's what being a team is about. We'll try to make up for it.
Yes, it's in no and some Alonso so kind so it made the far say Nanya the Audrey Semis in home while Brana given a query who Kakra nature will be huni pakro babesha no so it me abama for na fair Raul Asensu so na beba bebo a beam said that military until Zabi Alonso or no was sign no anu ye no so on my head of Wednesday. Also semi-final game of Paris Saint-Germain bebo no this Sanchez no so etimi dia banem no sasi so say team no so improve it going forward. Now Uromo FIFA Club World Cup na so team of the week you know almost so etimi ede aba Fabio ono ye goalkeeper ono so etimi edemu ewo honum Akra Fakimi ebo ewo ye back for no mo Thiago Silva sanso ena aranti efene Shaloba Roma Makukiela and so PMU ewo ho midfield no João Neves sanso ena branti efene Martinelli omo ena eburu mu ewo ho sanso na Kopama ewo ntenten no ho sanso ena Adegule enso won ntenten no bunkum ni fa mo ache abo animo no Kylian Mbappe Lotin sanso ena Desire Due omo enso ene 11 ene Club World Cup no wiki mo games so mo boy no ye yi sa mem rantie so modern bono enso ena eso eni enso ewo ho na ye nkom ye ni Madegule o say de na coach e friend Zabi Alonso kan no omo so ahye mutrimi ye pa say ne going forward no on person Madrid e bo game I ne won supporters no etwa omo ani so ebeji ye papa nti omo be si akan no ama ani omo entertain fans no Adegule enso so ensema no so etimi ekan ye nso etimi de efa ho ewo honom na Jamal Musiala no so se ne ekan no ye se ne ni injury no se de city no ebia obetimi atwan out November or December said the build enso so etimi a report ewo no say pre-season no ontimi enhye with FC Bayern Munchen eno nsema eno so free honum enso etimi ede ba ede bi ede amount ewo show no so na yento aso kakran so na yemfa emfree ha transfers no no de ba and say Andra Arsenal for enso a confirm advance fan Martin Zubimendi 36 shirt and omo ede amano sanso enene ne contract no advance no so etimi assign kama 65 million euros eno sika from the Real Sociedad to Arsenal omo so etimi aje ede ashom ho kama Arsenal so omo ensa ka omo abrante no de free honum enso so etimi ede ba na ene Gyökeres ono so up next yesi abrante no akache Sporting won penifo no say
mu amanone weekend no na fully packed from Dogo Jota ye no a de be pie mu afa club world cup na say on Saturday no a be pem Sunday no a na enye fedi agrokra nti no ye be di nkomo wo dwumadie ne so na ye to me de ama efo aha no ade efo akahye out kakra wa tennis ni mu a efo ani de ne kidigidi pa je say na obi na che 3 ne tie 3 hours de utumi kwa 3 hours say obi na che 3 hours mkk 3 hours Anastasia publish and cover 3 hours one home grown Qatar na still I was kai makasa Anastasia baby no ni then a drop ya na said dia out to me refer mu a fa the man no Rublev Miami Rublev my dear Rublev there miane ho a ni nyina no na ke say about the Akaras ne they said draw say bayo said dia ba dio no they ye ne ho adwuma nti no ne makọ kama enso wo games enu a eto dwane mu na ebedi nkomo hodo na wo show no so mamenya message on 0244 743143 0244 743143 I was say good morning Miss Shobi has biem muntumi asante kotokoda ajegon fabu the best nketia and the way the free Cape Coast and so to me the bam now say good morning please when the club World Cup when would the club World Cup final be played okay Piero and if you comment and ordinary the aba okay semi-finals near this Tuesday and Wednesday so after that weekend na final no so good morning update me on my United by Gospel. Okay, gospel so the abano no. Then good morning. It should be the standard of play is not that bad. If we get good pitches, right remuneration and quality coverage, our league can compete favorably in Africa and be sold for a good price. Though my team lost, I was so happy with the standard of play. Perez Edifrula, not in the end, and so to me the abam. Now see me should be what the referee did to the Horizon. Okay. This ball is not a red card. Okay. Also, he is not the last. Rudiger was also going for tackling, but the one who jumped and uses his leg to hit Frank Garcia's neck. Even the referee did not give him red. Why? See what I ended the way at the Ava. So okay, okay, a very good morning to you all, Kastle Sports Group. Miss Shobi, you see how God does his miracles. Those enemies predicting doom for Chelsea should bow in shame. It is almost Chelsea will reach finals and beat PSG to lift the trophy in Jesus' name. Mr. Ambia from UCC, and my condolences to the bereaved family of Diogo Jota. May his soul rest well. All right, may that same. Against anybody. Now, Mama say Madrid don't find a good morning, Kastle FM fraternity. Chelsea will beat Fluminense whilst Madrid beating PSG in the upcoming Club World Cup semi-final. Moreover, that Gonzalo Garcia is a very is very outstanding game player. Rest in perfect peace. Bola Diogo Jota, Mr. Cheeks, anyway, and so Eddie Abba Anope. Me faka crabbing count up fe. Good morning, my best sports group. Listening to you live inside Econ. My club Chelsea will win the Club World Cup. This is Rick Ray, and anyway, and so to me Eddie Abba. Nah, I want to listen to sports the whole day because my darling club has put me in a tight corner. Where if you want her? Ata Khalifa, the taxi driver. Ata Khalifa. Oh my dear, my dear mother. Good morning. I'm Advantage is my name. Okay, I'm listening to you at Ankwanda, and please tell all those who are saying that Madrid cannot be PSG that football is not be math, but on the pitch. So coming Wednesday will be like champions and final, and that day is the day that we can see if Madrid can't beat PSG. And please tell all those who are saying that Madrid can't beat PSG, then no team can also beat PSG, including Barcelona, because it seems coming Wednesday, all Barca fans are going to support PSG because of Ousmane Dembele and the Ballon d'Or. And if possible, can that PSG win over Madrid? No problem, because you know that we are now preparing our team for the season coming. This is the game that I was expecting it to come. And Madrid we will beat PSG. Madrid, Hala Madrid, vamos all the way. We will win this league and take it to Spain. Okay, update on Rodrigo's camp. Mamina also message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. It's 9 minutes past 7. Mema Osman Akwaba na yemedi enkomo ewo dwumadi en so.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. Kastle FM. The sports king.
Osman, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Bibi abokwa no pay die. Ay, what do?
Oh, mende.
And na ya ode. Na me na frem adam ma wanti se na wada.
Oh, na se me na ma.
Bibi ana wodan so de e ho evidence nyina ekura me. E bi ana wodan no evidence nyina ekura me. FKK me fan kire. Ah, there. FKK no. E wa se wode share me nyini ni ba kumpo se e. Ah. Ada mitia me yana obo Osman.
Miss Ruby.
Even na frem na on die.
Oh, no matter.
Oko he.
Oh, na some you can be.
Oh, boy, no call him. Bad one. Hey, I want to shake. Shake. I want to yeah. KB son can Hawaii. Mincha KB. Tino Osman, what da. Women that know not clean up exercise. Because yeah, or mom or Biase. I'm up for the Donald Jom who Jimu Eshe say clean up and because come. Be a confined. Tino, we enjoy weekend, you know.
Oh, yes.
Who feel you, pa?
Oh, activities no fine.
Ah, baby, I na come.
Oh, no, I come.
Sao, why is she home?
Oh, where there? For a long time now, me am
feeling na home. Hey, where feeling bum. Feeling bum. Oh, say agent so to far hobby. On to far ho. To far. Be I fine. This guy pa. Hey, Osman. Yeah.
Nation president.
Nation president. Juma.
Yes, I'm Juma. The shatter so no confono so.
Hey, oh bye. Oh, president. Mahama paper. Ne paper. Hey, Mahama paper.
What's this president? I'm friend of smiling mafia.
Yeah. Mafia. Okay, it's weekend come on and but not still you soon. He's the lad from Portugal. Better than Figo, don't you know? Oh, his name is Diogo. And remember na your point so no na ye na so and I was so like I don't know Abranta ni dey Ruben Neves. You when the game on Friday. On e ja Cancelo ni ebo ye observe 1 minute silence for ye Diogo Jota ni nua na omusu immediately after the game na me hen for na munim say playing we ase ho. Na mo fa was some fly back to ye Portugal. I Gondoman Chrome Honor for Mokoshema a year no call kama and Osha de Riana or Bano, Ayano, Osman, na Areho be ana some few days ago. Now come home, Munina mo Jim when you come, dear sa na a fiddy a baby na. Yeah, so I why never one more career in a that kind of camera. And Obana because this guy I was following them this weekend. I'm sure say on one a convince Jota to move from because of what Okono to Porto and he was playing in the Portuguese league in goals and let me tell Jota an interview be and Mo decided to move to Wolves. They were in the championship. Yes, of course. Also, Kofa say, what moving down because from where you to had here. See the catcher cannot deem to Southampton to Wolves, and he helped them to qualify to not Portuguese or more about 5 players. No, championship anymore. So it was something and very very emotional. The best friend. So Bernardo Silva, Portuguese, or the Flowers in there by Portugal head coach. Friends say Roberto Martinez and they are even former coach Ronaldo friends say Fernando Santos also by around Bruno and the wife Ana Pino by then Liverpool players they came. The only person that was missing was the Portuguese senior team captain Cristiano Ronaldo Ronaldo ameye no say Liverpool captain abani coach aba think Portugal coach so but can captain obi ama from Portugal cramp Ronaldo should be there. Then later on, the coach just said Ronaldo on one ama because on person obe take the shine away kwanya shine impo where the attention no from when I shine be anywhere na darkness no on person obe take the attention from no because okunani enei ni kuna wu abusuafo osun Ronaldo baby a kakromofo nyino de on meye no kra beba amafo osun say as ready Ronaldo won't forget bibia nanka on kwase nanka at least because on are the captain of the side no na ni nua ba na ba bontene sa girl no the FKK or this on the star na just ni nua ne be ma na sem baby na on na di animu a wo ba be chechem but she came to explain say mo I will try say me ready kakra but no chemu say omo papa wuye and during the funeral no penny be hwe kofo tietia nkrofos because of the presence of Ronaldo. Ronaldo person obebe yi na se na nkrofo ba be funkam ho na fei nipa na wo so osunu krampo no kope Ronaldo selfie krampo akwa akotwa ti because of that things oye na adwen say eyi no krampo no nya ade a obeba ase but still people don't see it to be Osman
Ruby one I want to ask on your agenda for now me can Katia ne message no in fact in chechem no be initial mission po madam na yenya yedron I also felt some way the obi na wewu and yerukoyi a attention nyina wo for no do dan any other person obeba but we ask him other ye no ye was stars na ye was superstars Lionel Messi so oko baby the kind of attention obe generating no sometimes the movement in of significance of movement na wo ko share no anya careful you lose that my interest no ehwe baby a wo ye Jota na yi na Ruby onya baby a e wo so venue na funeral home wono e wo ne nso into no Ronaldo ne accession and then sama wa ba out the ofi ne camp there so kokho anka mo be si okho no feel dan ko botum na wa attention of the particular movement significance of the movement we okho no no sanko okho no mi bia nka nkofo we be free wo ho na nka a lot would have happened and initially oben na nkofo feel there na ba Ronaldo ohun ne ho den ofudo yankopon na I just understand there nyipako no adoma ache yankopon za am naturally he's the most followed player it's not be a question then so oko Portugal ho no mo na o sida no oko he doesn't announce it so rukofia oko Madero ho no announce them reba hadi
azan kon announce e be ho anse wa ba
anticipate no ko be afado into a necessary explanation na also one papa we no the moment a yeri yank yer dweno wufo no ho no na afei paparazzi fo no bia na attention no o de Ronaldo no dun to ko esieyi mpo no obi nenda ye no ho no
mo kwa ko tie so
what disrespect just because obi apodo onye Ronaldo no hwe ne keke and me feel that my explanation with auto assume and me sure the Ronaldo will take that decision no without considering the family of Diego Jota. In fact, as no see no, he was among the first batch of players over 20 as no condolences was be. I'm very sure don't yebushi afuna bakasa. The mu komozi no bakodo ho no. Into moment na assemblation no. People need to understand that sometimes Ruby it's not always about grace that occasion but what's the essence about seeing be but as usual agenda for
agenda for now agenda for bia
agenda for
Portugal national team captain should be there
yes I understand you should be there
almost say blast no we there somebody of party oh papa ya chill papa abranti e share go no you o jesi a o 2 years now on na party ase wa ma
explanation on to Azuma
wa Ronaldo there no FKK kamadwe mamye
I say
how do you feel say
Ronaldo a big figure and the national team captain and Abrante no so abo and almost have very good relationship and so for me now be expect so obeko on take anything away from ono so explanation or the say or no official in dia ba sa man for na dia ba minim dia but explanations are man for it me but the fact
and this is another reaction abeka to so no
it also means say within omo camp no omo an decide say omo ma branch no enko so sometimes it's all about so best sensitive to issues and also moments BBS bia no say any personal decision or say any family no say any team no ebia ohun say for the best and also for the betterment of Diogo Jota say said you no na okon krechi until I say attention ni bibia no kono so. So the question is Ronaldo amount for penance man yes okọ baby a so announce you obi anim.
Ibe fun camera ho.
Omuhu na ombekọ no nchen ana so omo. Ombekọ photograph ana so omo nko. Ombekọ. So clearly decision no taking I think say is right. And almost so more criticizing in saying cha or say kokona since I think say criticism no and also so agent na kwanzo nti yenja ma obi anka ne de na ono so emfa na explanation embra ti omo mbegia tum gintu omo mu gintum so no engintum. The thing is that the here ne said Diogo Jota omo asiesie na chi amanoko and so obvious say Ronaldo ankwa people will criticize. Yes ankwa be criticize it. Edi ya no de enhye da anya yibia but ubehwe the two me say so obekọ na de obekọ akosei so ebeji nsem obekọ akọji attention na timidi akọ na at the end of the day yasa be criticize ono a say obi ya na ye na wo ba ye photograph na akọji san e bi su krampo na during that no
on sign ba no beta
yes obeta no so krampo no so echi no amanfo so be sa akọ say onye humble or proud and all that nti nti nyina ne say wankwa and I feel say kwa wankwa no enye ne bone so said the explanation aba no nti ni nyina aye
okay ni nyina aye nti wa office no hu say Ronaldo knows the reason why he didn't go to the funeral. Mensah, forget him, he likes doing that too much, he's lying. Yeah, you are loud and clear at Abraham after 6 inside Master Mahmoud Fashion Center. Come in, boss, say, he's lying. Oh, yeah, one may you say, quite a bit, and that's on the Ronaldo. No, it's one quite, no, I'm going to check him. Still, if I had your best thing to know, your chronic cherry, and I'm just wondering how Liverpool for the resume. Almost say, no, come on, resume last Friday, no, I think, or 2 Thursday, come on, resume Friday. For medicals and others, nanka week no come back travel at the free Liverpool for pre-season. And you know say last season omo resume here no na omo your ratings by say FIFA games be omo rating omo no. And last 2 seasons omo here anya there. So last season omo started season they chose Diogo Jota on Ibrahima Konate and me video no sir it was so beautiful. And I don't know how omo arrive here some to me na better no akosere wo hono. I say, I'm returning. So seeing themselves in Kebia, Charlie, hi. But I don't know how because Tottenham for arrive and how I can't pay any
oversight. Because I'm one thing about them today. What see Abrabona say? You know, before you might you is baby but when was what I said there? I mean, it's part of life. It say most of the tribute not by now. Obia did today. Obia na time was all before. But if the moment now when is all by no. Obia 1 year. Only problem if you are there, but time just one moment in our part. No. I may take Konate any tributing for instance. I say, won't you know? Because just one day, you are not going to be there. So I'm very sure that when they come back, maybe our first week, the first day, second day, third day, no. Obey bibi or hono but Ruby mama be am convinced with there Abraboni say you are on continue life will
continue yeah
that is it
but me and wife ready and come me and wife can me nya ware biem e bia me ware mpo e bia manya 50 plus mu wa bekra na nyinyi no me and come into ware biem because my from Enkrabremo almost 30 so mu dating enye no Enkrabrem about 14, 15 years old. No, almost 30 years. They even came to Africa. That was 2019. Eba holidays. After that, I'm going to announce their first child. And so, I'm saying, Onenwa. SMP. I said, Mensah FKK. Mensah. Ronaldo. No. Opedemie. Abaza. I say, Kabibi. Now, Kabibi.
Oh, and no cry and pay me. I Liverpool for IABB said. The contract no to the final am say sika e wom ni nyina no the Bema family nya no ko mo be adopting kra no so ahwe mo education level bi on person kodu bia no on person hwe ba say sasem na so Ruby nerves so Ruby nerves
also can be
o ka kire ni sunsum say manning tete san say obetiki child of the family one cousin and Kuranu be on my man also take care of the family no more and like obey making sure some more and like it Inti we actually true.
Of course,
Yes.
The family because
Yes, three. Last one, three.
No, make the nuclear family. Take care of the family now. You can understand the essence of
the mother and the father. And you know, can't hold it. A bazama, yeah, or macano. Right. SMP, Jota, Radifani Crancy. Now, good morning, Miss Ruby. Messi fans are saying Ronaldo is lying. Did their Messi go to the funeral? They should stop criticizing Ronaldo. All right, may I say, then I'll say. Good morning, incoming. Despite I'm a Chelsea fan, I don't want Chelsea to meet PSG in the final because the guys are very stubborn. But if it comes that God will be on our side, amen. Moses out and New York City, God bless you. I am going to show so now. Chelsea to go share PSG so now. God, near day in Abem. Yeah, you come out on Instagram na fe. Yeah, I met was so I will feel.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's
kastlefm. The Sports King.
It's 25 minutes past 7 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Robert Mensah Sports. And yeah, Demawono. Yes, stream me live on Facebook. Kastle 90.3 FM. Cape Coast. Join the show. No whole like connection. And file comment. Bribe. King can add to me Eddie amount. Osman. Yan kwa man on this same nimwe na yeni komona. Oh, man no ya na. Odin anwa kwesi Donnarumma. Wama se wo. And I know the Ubuntu was a equal tia. Higuan, Oko Pura Higuan, yes, a refia now, oh, but can't be a cent. Yeah,
no, you're back on one too.
Or
the other end.
Well, yes,
and the players are quite Cupra. And they expect some back criticizing, but maybe Abacasa as captain, the age in
you also a goalkeeper.
On Tisokakra. Because I mean, yes, I said Donnarumma, I share.
Bono, maybe who said not Pacho. Pacho was guarding the ball, but he was calling on the goalkeeper to come. No keep any PA. And I keep on about so bonimo. And I don't know Musiala and Ankasa.
No, so fighting for the ball.
At that time, no, we are cover ball in Podada.
No fighting.
We are cover ball the denti. Why Musiala will press it on so because Jebon and I am SMP. And you have to acquire social media for FIFA for no money for bringing this tournament to injure players. I am quite and also so I obi mpo anko bi bad wakonya accident e obi ko ba kopra wo be ka ho asem Osman ya koya nim
onto na adwenu we are streaming live on Facebook into waso botima kwa join the feed no na etum na ahwe show na enjoy wo honim ta kwa Facebook no search box no or your Kastle 90.3 Cape Coast eboshe man like page no na a share we know so baby so onye bi hwe na ma comment no so mbra na yemo show no onye interactive wo honom Ruby my starting fee FIFA Club World Cup baby a yes fee na ye bezun commercial
ya no abeti asina ne de del ko anim
wa boy na chanta why da ye betu come kakra na bibia wa come honom ye nya PSG na Bayern man a very beautiful game wo honom na actually two clubs ni nyina na me sure that we all know their attributes ye kada say a true European giant or ye Bayern Munich no and current champions of Europe or ye PSG for no so far in the competition no say na e should be an mbozimba wa bona na oyaze abaka da onshada ranya bad or honum because of the games that we tum na wa kodo honum but relatively say compare the two clubs na about the team abaka da wa been why ready in any competition be one mbozimbo sonwa and a ball a wo players nyina wo yi won ho na or ye PSG team no Bayern for no yes they are doing better but they are trying their luck and actually one games in be now or do some occasions will be they don't look that convincing in the kind of way performance what the nazi or honum and that is the problem what more kodo but the ball competition na say could do the quarter-final stages no I want say two teams will share one in fact you even forget about their former Wozibo Remuno and how we be see about on the field of play no na a team na a ball honum until Luis Enrique going into that game no mentally he was much more in a better place than club our friend or Bayern coach our friend or Vincent Kompany. Then yes, in terms of the mentality no, and then again to say Bayern team now, Ruby said actually won't focus and they do my worry now. They have a certain problem in their team because they are looking for adapts. Some of the players be more moving our corner, be more so was be on the market buying of all clubs in the work of players in Wumpa. It is a bit difficult for them to get those players, you know. International Nico Williams, for instance, wabe issue. Florian Veta or Liverpool says here. These were some of the players and Kabayan Funya Baka one team no one and Kabotunaka was a Yuma. So that is about how once on the bare fact no one Yamanos walk or honum. Now game Munanka says I will now Biano in terms of the two clubs in Yanano. Or has made a very wonderful game a share of honum. You know a lot of the controversies in the game of honum. The records to more bay. The missing chances are two sides in Yanano. What two that what two another one year I went to the one she goes home. And even though the baby now not pressure that PSG for one to know, they showed us the quality when it comes to one counter possessive football, counter attacking football and bono, and the what two that was here, Juma. Ruby, let's discuss about the chances of by in the game for the two sides in now. For a very long time, a Bayern Wobo game would dominate in terms of the possession. We share some of the big teams, you know. I think weekend game was one of those games. Now, me when the Bayern were bar, one madama kind of performance, you know. In terms of what face the PSG face to face, you know, not difference in shadow and doors or honum. Until I wasn't surprised the ball near 90 minutes, you know. Not club I from or buying from about the most ball possession, you know, 54% as against 46. Club I from or PSG from what to make boy honum. But it will be interestingly, yeah, share the total shots and are there the kind of attacker occurred in the game for the two sides in Yanano. Bayern bought 13. No 13, you know. Oyaza no 5 or shot on target or honum. Says the compared out of PSG what 11. No 5 year shot on target now. That was the interesting one or honum. In the first half no. Obi otumo created chances and coach otumo share the most goals in the game no. Now coach oya Bayern Munich or honum. In the Hurricane for instance. Odu baby and midfielder he was the kingpin for the team. He was the player na go be botuma but in the first half at least one goal umpa. It should have been Hurricane or honum. Especially when the defenders and midfielders, you know, what are you over whatever they are supposed to do, no? Now you attack expert and attacking face, no. Suppression no bar, no opportunity, but also to my Shebu Honum. Now Marisha Brent of no Michael Olise and on your Afe Nuno Mendes or Honum. Obiabo bought the two players in Yanano. The left back, no, and Afe the right winger, no. Obia Yenedmo Honum. It was 50-50 for me. Because all the baby no, na Michael Olise or two more beats or Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes or two baby sumpono. That is what two more defend the into the baby no I'm going for the man marking no, but you going for the zonal marking, making sure there. So banda 1-on-1 na ebi obotum na watch him. All the say bisa motu na meyibo no. But this time I mean a sort of strategy bia. Ye botum na ye be yibo no, na ye tu na enjoy yen game no. But Michael Olise was also very smart there. Onye baby na boko 1-on-1. All the say bia just cut him. Na pass the ball, more crosses no tum no nko, na ball yen tum na yembo. Me feel that Bayern for no after Jamal Musiala ne oye injury situation by no, and obu wana abom kakra. But a professional club I mean should be some of this situation no. Yes, oba affect you, but on the foot of play no, you forget about the situation no. Focus on the jumo de wonyim no, and abu ya kwen because in the football no, injuries can who be. Until let's look at the second half. In the second half, no, and a club often PSG by chair there. When it comes to even 1 year clinical now, and one ball over 2 hour ball on. Into this time round, if you look at almost all the players in now, second half, no, and I once was started there. What you want, even though in the second half still now, no, not Bayern Funo will dominate or honor. Into a chance I was answering 1 year built in the second half, no, scoreable ones and I want to one share. Into under pressure. Bayern Fun could have done better. Shakwana was for consider first goal no. And how go now born should be piano or Hurricane.
I want to catch Hurricane. Oh quite.
I don't want
I have an audible Nico.
I wrote my young point the baby no jina no. The mo born and so many kill. Born a banner because I accounting to a pass the ball no. Now go striker no. And move now quick more the 18 yards but another the half yard of a year PSG for no. But I couldn't see your father Ojibo no so more honor. And some over to the 2 players or so. And now, what baby? And I want to ball him. And the moment I born a coin, then and you part the desired ways originate. These are kind of goals are Brenton or Tumuna Oshe. And I Brenton born on home buzzing and Otumuna Oshe that particular bone. Even before that, Impono, Sabasha and the PSG for once again. No, Mano no ya no ya can ask me. And Osman Dembele na went to Menjanadu and Konya the first goal no. But PSG foot the intent there. They wanted to fight on. And a first goal in the bay. After the first goal, one check on the PSG baby Z or yeah, that particular red card no Pachu. Now me feel there Pachu I see for that.
Yeah, I'll step on.
Yes, it was needless. Because Obeko Buni name, my one way in nephew. then I was super kodama tackle no will be the shin da not I wadi ne pakono e pede kopren into a man the referee in the little room there on take a decision impo into once that tackle no quite in pen and old man red card or honoma or you in film fast forward game na kwa 10 against 11 by your friend bebe am upper hand no now board want to more opportunities bebe you two honum hurricane of all people Ruby the offside trap and Kofu was 30 wasn't no say make a movement you need to check around look at the lines but unfortunately the PSG team now were very sharp because even 10 against 11 pono Shakwana we see what for that wa adapt here yes no to obo wombo hurricane kwa your offside or honum unfortunately no nyama no one farm one but fast forward another red card decision bio
Lucas Hernandez now who say
yes na ehwan no oya tete kakra but yesterday 9 against 11 no na PSG for one tempo no on Samson drop
okay now getting to the end of the game man Samson there
absolutely but Michel know the baby and one goal you would want to protect but he was but 9 against 11 no that's still when your confidence there you push men up front when say any counter you go and question goal that tells you how our PSG as a team no what's what shape wo. So for me, I was very happy for them there. I wanna we see what for that Osman Dembele be the second goal no. Even as at 9 against 11 no. That tells you I wanna PSG team no. Where see one mature. How are Luis Enrique also only the best out of his players no. The energetic levels no. Yen to minka yen dominate the game no. Up on the possession style of play now. Yen body make sure the opponent no. This time round yen to me mobile baby yen jay from one but up on the counter now. Yen break one jinx no yen to me yembo. And that is how best I want to mobile game now. PSG they are picking at the right time.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm happy for them.
Okay.
And the next opponent, next game, one for the easy.
Real Madrid.
And that is very cool. And we pick at the right moment. So unfortunately, the red card's not bad, no.
Yeah. Yeah. For Pacho, yeah. But we can Husana Yaba. Kimpen Baba, he's training with them. Also,
yes.
He was injured for a long period.
Only game time, no.
Yeah, only game time, no. Ebiana, but only my king or someone to be a
can have a strategy. Whatever matter, someone's way to red card.
And in Houston,
until only 2 to be missing way of.
And Jay Planet, why you not may? If I say, Killaman. The next radio Ramos, your way.
As you.
Hey, all right, that's man, okay.
It will be a page for now, but buying quickly. They should go on the market. So that there are problems.
Okay. But I work on boy in Wasem Hakimi Akraf. So who born goal no second goal no.
Yes.
How after train crop for no. I'm the Barra France African best no. Media Salah Premier League medumenya but it's for him. I'm amu kosisi no.
Even a Balano conversation. Say can use no crime here. Contribution yeah. Very consistent.
He should be there.
Yes, he should be there.
Let's FKK. Mama found Kamasala Africa. If I'm actually Africa for anymore. Hakimi there. All right.
Now Saturday you Real Madrid ball against Dortmund. Another interesting game. In fact, me and I was expecting Real Madrid to win and Madrid for vast part of the game. Madrid showed us the quality. And once we work because as at the time club I work from Dortmund be better too akawe bi enu omuna abakada it was the moment na modify the balance no way to na we lose honum and e be amakada say obi a ehwe ball na say ehwe FIFA Club World Cup here most of the clubs are way change one coaches a bit more experimentations na you want to see how best they are utilizing their players and last time I came wahade Ruby am attention on kodo next season in the Spanish La Liga no e bia e bo a Madrid team over dominate in terms of possession, counter football, everything be able here in any team Ibiano, Madrid will do.
Hey, yes. Man.
Ruby said, I share Alonso need to buy Leverkusen and we're going to further not utilizing the full backs. No. Now, the Madrid is what he's doing with Oye Faranga.
Yeah, Faranga,
yes.
Hey, FKK
Alexander Arnold, Bola, and Nakaso ball ready. Up an attacking face, now he's there. But Frank said, "Menu because so far the game so bonny no. But no say be am confidence no. Up and presence in the 18-yard box no. Lurking around the Echiwan emotional zone 16 now. And the boy no ya as a point. So she go no nya mo ho. Then again to say actually one transitions now. Weekend for instance they went in for the 4-back no. But awe nya akonya hwe game no plan. Anytime you be about the offensive transitions no, they revert back to the 3-back. Now the wing backs no wa kwa join ho. It's even though what bars 4-backs no, but what can Okuba attacking now? They become offensive 4-backs no, and other wing backs no. no we move no work on any more honum. Then Trameni Wababe, the most important player
for the FKK Trameni no.
Yes.
Me say we can coach ni friend. Was hey, ko you ko no hey. Na kwa dia asem kra no odi ma Trameni o di fe.
Practically, say mad information bono was succeeder or ya brain.
What do you do ma pa?
No reduce ni.
No but me say Kastle omo ka Spanish am go no kasam adi asem no ka chi guna so sa no. Trameni so ati a no so dey ko no. O say
we get hoshi.
Hey.
The odi come and finger be.
Ebe you say na mai. Hey, as one.
Now Ruby, another thing I observe about the coaching in them. And can be feel that between Jude Bellingham and Ada Gule.
Okay.
And coach will be boy 8 and coach Roy Jude
Bellingham also boy 8.
And why is it that currently no so po bia almost also born ni muchen or dictate pace now Ada Gule and Oye Jumano. Maybe. And see but me feel that Ada Gule so Jumano as a man no currently no Oye Jumani better than Jude Bellingham no. Very disciplined. More than another so end born infinity. The passes
mama passes full be or no money a day. Then now he passes be
the rejected stone last season. I bet they got a new boyfu. But in there a new manager. Look at the role was my brain channel. Defensively he's contributing. Offensively the human has all two oh yeah. Jude Bellingham so I don't so I said I'm a bite and physicality when you want
on the physicality now.
Yes, that's what you back home. And I feel that Ubi no support them Bazembano or has all two now also in your honum. Freddy Valverde so far no so I today very silent no but the human no so no or has all cost into the midfield of Real Madrid now. Man can try you. I bet the quartet no because Trameni can be. But I'm for ya bones in Warden, a Juma Wayano, Obiari Temika, Obiara Nanto, Obiari defend, offensive wise no, Obiasu Otumos become one man, and wasn't born also in you are. Vinicius Miss Ruby. Boy, no problem.
Sir.
Yes, the couple of games previously no matter what bad Wahadi. But against Dortmund, you know, I will share brain ten piano. Maybe it's one of the days they be a baller, and Shadara in or honum. But if you the mess my the others no bears no wash game or two more bonnie no. Now so the baby make sure that the defensive aspect of a human now or to must become ye power honum. Yen food the yan yer team no. Yen yer together. We work as a team, we defend as a team. We are going to attack as a team. But I was a born no more. And so then one day the born every year, a loose born so you're a bit slow, sluggish or honor or how I dream. And one time if you're a coach, you definitely will try to work on the boy. But our brains are often a year Gonzalo Garcia.
Hey!
Will be anytime we have brains in the Kala and Chuleta Mubonechi.
Money.
21 years of age. 21 years of age.
A person you can crack home.
Only no coin for you. I'm not married to Mokotus Cobar, you can find Hendrik Bay. And the boy on your Hendrik who be from West Station. Difference in but check when the performance. When
you catch Hendrik, everything not perform, you know. I bet this over to make it answer.
But so far, we should be boy quality now. Or has all to know what's to honor. And the confidence our coaches are my boy in a day. None can cut him no. But in then your opportunity about Bessema, wherever you go, no. And Kabaka can yellow quarter finals, no. Nanka killing and
but free fitter,
but then I call my boy in confidence and will deliver.
I must say, Miss Rowe, semi-final game. Yes. Say, coach, you could drop you a brandy. Now, but the bonus I'm far.
You cannot also blame them. Now, Ruby, in the course of the game, the moment of madness in the bay. So 90+2, 90+8 penalty. And on ye a good goal to mobile honum. Around that time, I didn't hoist work with the red card no honum. Then Trameni in the 85th minute no work with nephew. Until when I married will lose down my balance no. It is still now I will still say that married to be here a controller. Number 6 no. Because I Trameni you want no man. Who is going to be the next player?
Kamavenga
can be there.
I saw the Bayajuma, I saw the Bayajuma auntie.
Maybe, but so far not on Beno. So far not on Beno. Me feel that there are issues kakra okonoma okwose mad wo to consider am 2 goals no but Courtois on any day in the conversation for best goalkeepers away grace football Ruby man ha menua
hey that man
yeah, man ha menua
no dey adua
man ha menua for me Gianluigi Buffon mo share the last Peter check ma Courtois is also one of those goalkeepers now is inching closer to these guys you know the last minute ball no no reflexes anko oye mistake a crazy pet and Cabano got to the back of the net. Into for me, Mobana Bado, I can't see your father or saving Madrid, you know. And that is how about tournament. I've been here and there. In key moments, you know, you make sure that your best players, you know, they are going to be in management with Tuna Wakwakoye. Nti Xabi Alonso so far no ye hu na hand right on Madrid team no do. Mbazembo no ya zo good all suenwa. And for me this a major tournament na world no. Until next season. Any obi o ten tell me feel dey Madrid as a team no. I said that who be no coach na change this year there. Now when you're the grapes of the new team up with bono, the 4-back system, the 3-back system, it still favors every player. And when you're the one of few players people and able to improve their game, no, then Madrid next season, no, they will be one of the teams now. We need to watch out for them to make sure we humble on our bad.
All right.
Especially the players starting this year now. Gonzalo Garcia, if you don't care, or the surprise of this particular year competition way, and all by 4 goals, 1 assist, and our Brenton way to no work honum. Marcos Leonardo or Yaza way from honum 4 goals and way to no wash, and a Seru Gurasi, the African player, me should be last in the Champions League, 7 goals and at this time round so boy numbers in still now no was to you. International players now work now. So far no, I back at the Pedro Nathan wash 3 goals, and the Mama can tell supporters no. Or make a masha and put boy in answer. Table bonus now bad other gule. We can 2 assists and also 2 more year. No so when the playmaking chat now, no so try there. About to know we room into that particular conversation to know. Kudos to a year Remano teams now. While qualified to the next stages to know. Chelsea is Marka Wadi, FBI, I mean Tuesday, Bezun Como. But I know Chelsea will go to the finals.
Okay.
Yes. To Real Madrid and then PSG no. Obi obesho Chelsea finals be an obey big games than Chelsea between the two now. In fact, I'm even tipping Real Madrid and then PSG. I feel the home Kobaji competition. Yes, I feel
Chelsea you now walk final.
Chelsea Ruby. Now make a lack. Because this same clubs that Chelsea will share, so we share Kastle.
What tip Chelsea was and can't be a year. First of all, also what tip
last time you're up there.
Also what tip Madrid new anyway a year. Yo, Quani, why? How many messages in my friend for? Say we Club World Cup no.
Club World Cup no.
Nah, FK can say. Oh, no, I don't know. Oh, what's the matter? PH back on a budget.
It was Chelsea G2 channels.
What's the matter? PH back, but if not, I was a couple coin to baby, more coin to baby. A coin let's see where you PH mother back on John Quaje, FK Kenyan, I don't know. I'm going to get as I know, I just send you a chroma saying, one day, you never see. And you know, I'm Reverend Gate inside UCC. I'm a Barcelona fan and I see though all my support. Okay, I'm throwing all my support to PSG to win the trophy because if Madrid wins, they are going to brag on the street. And we come on also the about having gate. Good day, Kastle Sports Crew. I go by the name Arisco. My team Real Madrid is winning this trophy by all costs. BB and anyway, and so at the Abawa. Now I say good morning. At time for Miss Ruby, I'm surprised you have been more than happy this morning. Why, yo? He who fights and runs away live to fight another day. Togba should sack all the players and recruit and then 17 players and groom them as was done by Nyaho Tamaklo some years past. Uncle Paul, myself guys, I'm confirming for you. Division 2 for Division 1 for one and some boy say, what's some penny, 1 hour pen or has one more. Okay, what's him? Miss Ruby, you just said something. If you were the wife of Diogo Jota, you are not going to marry now, but we all know women no good. By now, he's looking for Jota's replacement. Hey, I want to take this opportunity to give Jamal Musiala speedy recovery. It was so sad, and I would wait. And so, so Austin, we the Barcelona fans don't fear who. Dear, Mopa, Monkofa, Bonsam Kramra, we will still score Madrid anywhere we meet them. From Angel, Bonkus, and I'll deflower the Abba. Mama, also message on 0244 743143 0244 743143. Osman, Falaka, what transfers?
Transfer my starting for England, I am called Arsenal. And then I rent off Martins will be made the confirmation by Africa and pay what can't be. Obashe jersey number 36 or honor. Now, I mean, for instance, I'm watering down my expectation. Yes, bonus or bonus or end or rim, but then say share the boots and other gap about feeling now. Partage more baby was now. It should be the last 4 years. Me not sure there's a pair. Any made for the was not seen me back then not or your best performer and send parting who. A more year no yaza or was repa. But then people are trying to compare Partey to this boy. Me feel that Partey more mature than experienced than Martins will be Mendy. But a different profile of your players, even when you were DMs.
Mature ni program for the faton chenya na the la mi ama mu ye.
Yes. Now Ruby, I share. You can DMs now. Those days, no, now catch your teams. Now be happy number 6 or you're rigid.
Safa was made football
situation.
Yes. Abu Dhabi Mukoye, Patrick Vieira Mukoye, no Munyenya Ubia. Sababe to so bobo
But when the person is good, he's good. I'm not sure the experience now when you know might not be Obama will not experience PE, but you put in the person will perform. You know.
And I how many times and they see was Arsenal team name. That is the question.
Arsenal team.
Yes, and Lami Yama or Bo Bass or Bobonye. Any age in Quebia, the Osman kind of Biana, baby, I'm in the fact that or say the last 4 years. And the last 4 years, no dear, a certain party. Enti Zubimandi so the air about the sa profile na eba sa breaker sa tackles ne sa de no and also a different profile enti
every day for that one there I understand yeah for the there but because be or e be more experience but they were more experience than him in that area no
I know a fact I know a fact
I still stand it cannot be said I bet my boy when you know yeah
okay of course it's I'm information from the point there if you look at those days number 6 now you rigid players to Claude McLeese mu na afia ba ya be bodu stage bia and the pedal type pattern one type no born one time won bon bebre o che passes na na
okay I have microphone
ya cabbage no
okay
born yentum na yembo and that is what I be huni ya pedam type of way no but this time round say hwe ye be hu the new breed which I want to about Vitinha type of
DMs no yeah
at that will be made in this
okay
one so born mu one check one dictate pace no yem speed yem slow yem father yenye the no and that is how Arsenal defenders no yes what we hu me say obese obaye so now the new trial no Zubimendi Jina number 6 on them. Declan Rice, no support is or a DM by trade. But I thought we to my convert now, box to box now, no. Otumoya no so to go see back or back on them. Now you look at Martin Odegaard. And this is going to be the prime team I bought next season. Any big match biano. So on your injuries, on your suspension now. These are players that expected over start to honor. The reason I'm talking about part in the gap in there. You be part of by no as a supporter say bohun that's okay game no one. He allows other players to enjoy their play. And on Yaman American, Saka Akabi will be said Captain Odegaard there. I will play no more enjoy one game or the party. So all but no Ruby gap no about feeling no. I just make sure there he's going to give similar to Partey and also he needs to do more than what Partey or some more Aston no. A good addition. So for me a good addition there club and we team na wenya. But on boy na say yen hu ni ya. In fact you cannot also say there. Oba na me ba ya about rational. Of course, but different terrain, different environment, language barrier, a lot of things will go in. But good thing in there, our players are once we fit Spain international no, or to know adapt in terms to know. This about will be mainly and then finally no transfer we to now we close to honum. Was na wana bio and then you bring na. In fact, I started from Saturday no pono, and I bet say there. Yeah, bash us now. They want to know one sign strikers, attackers in no. So far, I about the conversations in Kodo, but Victor Gyökeres no is one of those names. Now could be a few there. Say a team like Arsenal now both season every now goes known to Mwamba. Let's say here striker. You could transfer now penal. In time now be sporting CP honum playing a new conquer honum now him. But when you can say there were some issues and problems. Victor Gyökeres no nye team sporting CP president no. We be those issues no. But I feel wasn't common now. Agreement is an agreement. Whether it was signed or verbal, verbally, I show play in there with a specific amount, you know. So club you be Benjamin playing no then you have no business. There should be more one market prices, no. Now also I get the Babaton who player. Inside one a boy no any club president, na clubs would do come what I said there. That be let's stick to the agreement. No. Until finally. Boy, no way to one year for agree on that deal no 5 solid years. And Obaba sign on at the age of 27 years. In fact, £200,000 in the after that Brenton so Obaba signer over to Nobaje Gunuko Kumo Honum. Then again to no expect is Kebi from our year sporting CP Funo. But in order to make sure that transfer about contempt, Nasa Ganin was out to be able to focus on the career and a while bono. Or ya Azabashan about forfeit some of the schedule expected there. Sporting CP from which was about my Brenton in the €2 million no. When James Canonka now if you want 60 million euros no add-ons of 10 million no one the music can na Arsenal for when you want since him no one sign on no Victor Gyökeres no one want to come Ruby I want to believe that this will be a guy oba Arsenal na ba be the missing piece no. Not just because of the goals na Osha no, but the last season when England with oye Coventry no, oyaza in the championship no. Boy ni azo to more about 22 goals or honum. And when I started and then rise no or cost or honum. And for the last 3 years no, boy no bamba drop pay or honum. And that is a bit difference me feel about Arsenal no with the kind of players and quality obe available no obetum na wa team no. Let's just imagine yan scenario we had. And ka previous in Kastle boa and the key player and could be a target no Bukayo Saka. Into this time around Sebastian about against Arsenal. Now but tackle Saka with 2 players there's a certain goal carriers and Obejino free. There's a certain Martin Odegaard. In fact, they are even looking at a very Ezemu. Someone so back team in the it means the team will become very fearsome. Sebabo against Arsenal, no more to my eyes and Ozamo, and me feel that a good addition. So club to move this particular deal now. Especially over pre-season, so back can be the new coaching philosophy and ideas in Yinano. Obotum na wa na wa ko na nyimi ntu no so far ye hwede o me so be ko and that's what to sign the boy na my boy club na about the wetum na why a very good deal on that score no and akoba na striking or ye in depth no so at least obenya Victor Gyökeres o honom ebenya Gabriel Jesus o honom and afa force number 9 or ye Kai Havertz no that means that area hosumpo no in terms of squad in depth no obenya bi o honom ntimi subi or a good addition one so obeye no now Bukayo Saka ne backup the right wing one no Saka knew one of last season odu baby no abrenta our friend or ye Italian Waneri and o pushing kobo hono man no tuma banka kanka hono but say nyim Waneri he is not naturally a right winger or as he loves to play through the middle no into ebo number 8 obotum abo ebo number 10 so obotum na wa abo even though Saka don cover right wing obotum na wa abo but actually any proper team are competing in Europe like for like replacement it's what Madrid is able to do. FC Barcelona, Liverpool for 2 more years, Manchester City, even now with Chelsea, actually the crop of players and once watching was it but now. Once over that particular like for like replacement now. What 2 now year. And Arsenal looking on the market, 23 years old, Noni Madueke. And I was settled on this particular boy, Now Ruby, initial national supporters in Tasi. But for me, I feel say when you back up, more competition to Bukayo Saka now. I'll be a good addition for the team. Why not now allow play non to Mwamba sign on honum? Especially when Chelsea, this time around Chelsea will problem is Chelsea will to win Sika almost about £60 million. Now was it offset to 1 books so that punishment to be a honor. You have a from come Chelsea. Boy, no, I agree personal terms with Arsenal, but he wants to finish the club World Cup and say, well, yeah, then he will get into the conversations in the proper. Now, I feel club to club and we to agree. Now, we to know what Chelsea. But I feel that anything more than £45 million no Arsenal for the Mexican wood here. Yes, Madoko a good player. Last in the boys bonus to anyone. But a player is back with him about a backup to Bukayo Saka. No, about compete no. You don't pay about £50 million no and find Madama player and another for that particular or your player no. It's only Madrid to your Arsenal no will be a good one. Or your player about both wings in the so left and right wing or bottom no wabo. A penny and a player is a bit selfish. What was the bite to be a game no na. Madueke is one of those guys, and for me, age no one and also 2 more ball honum. Unlike those players, as I'm concerned with Chelsea, Obabano not or washed already. Obanabon wa baby into Oba is never sent in the bench. But this time round, the way you're active as Oba, Obetum no wa Arsenal into no development of Arsenal bano. And I yetum na ya discussing to Mr. Apra no way. These are some of the positive news that if you act the camp of Arsenal no tum na Orba. Yakwa Arsenal for one bitterest rival, that is Tottenham Hotspur. Friday neighbors will come about Kudus Mohammed. Ne imminent move to club of Tottenham Hotspur. Now you have 2 clubs and when you are bro Kudus ni signature home. Chelsea and Tottenham as it stands now. Mekada Tottenham manade Chelsea funo internally. Where's the boy no home come? But if you look at players that are available for Kudus Mohammed, no position about Chelsea now. Ruby every role bia no competition here very fierce or honum. In time me kaidas and Kamenya and Kudus on Tottenham Hotspur. Where competition no on quite kasi or honum. When you can say Maresca after Club World Cup you Chelsea or Kudus on Kumwe. Also I monitor playing by as far back as the time boy not a war or Ajax Amsterdam honum. But currently you'll be playing don't want can was me bri honum. But Tottenham for that there why is serious about Kudus Mohammed deal no home. Was £15 million and was quite. and I rejected deal outright. And that Tottenham for was also walk back bill was a new deal in principle no. And I was that come Tottenham Hotspur there another West Ham there 1G. The same £50 million no plus 12.5 million add-ons no. And I was that come West Ham there. And Kadamisike one some now can installment in the way to wait to your honor. But Ruby and a power yam you can say exclusive or yaza club I work for no West Ham United no was also rejected there. The deal now was about structures now open what to Cano when you want Johonum. In fact, they are holding up to £60 million. The Musicano should be what should be agreed or fixed by both to that Musicano. Instead, you turn about to £60 million now. Now, so open installment now. Then we two now with the home como. Then add-ons on we two now wakwakoye. And I'm so happy for a year Tottenham Hotspur because Daniel Levy one person now. Say 20 player me should be about Brands and what to play no zamo. Inti nankasa ni dose of nema this now other clubs no. And I know so that was a year no honum. But could you say actually so Tottenham Hotspur he doesn't want to move to any club in England. And as it stands now, no, Mr. Ruby, Kudus was in the white time of Tottenham for there. So what to agree on a dealer, he will be willing 100% there or join one project, no, or unko Chelsea, or unko Arsenal, unko United. But Tottenham Hotspur, so to deal now, he will sign for them. Nano so we na wa konenyo honum so good news and oko Ozema or ye Kudus Mohammed or honum. What Arsenal or Chelsea unkomozi no about no ni madweke no. Chelsea for the conversation by there. Two players be Arsenal. A youngster from Max Dorman, 17 years of age, Ruby, boy no academy player, reserve league no be honum. Ma bonizi Max Dorman no and a pay say follow boy in nature. I was ko YouTube, kwana ko boy no, na ko penny clips and videos ni bi share. Or ya attacking midfielder. Chelsea beside this anka, obey yanka. Arsenal for no, ka won fan kadi no ho. Na ka mo no ni madweke. So onye ye nso a, aka Italy waneri no. Nkande, anka Chelsea for once when you budget boy no ho. Besides it in one area assistance now Ruby. I bet no so ya that's for his the contract extension no. What wasn't my boy no. My boy listen there he wants to be guaranteed playing time there. So but na Arsenal la coach no man dey bia 55% of the games no. Obenya bi na wakwa ball honum on for no content na bench. He wants to be an integral part of the team no. So coach him an assurance that he would want to sign. But Chelsea finish show strong interest there. So opportunity bar boy no what na was signing permanent honum. Now when you na kwa yedwuma but be the question in there Arsenal opponent anya bi mbo Chelsea akon attacking front why your money kwa be abo ana and no so ya azan no so bob but Arsenal front share vehemently there boy no say one penema on kwa signing from ma or Chelsea they want to give him that ma or contract extension no now we tum na was sign is am or Arsenal honum now Chelsea na mention honum ka krabio Joao Felix Abrente we Ruby say yakada yakana kind is no komo last time I used to come about youngsters are if the world prospect and coach there can what more hits no me born isn't count down one of those players are ne career na kwa be all honor and for me feel that the very first major movement or year no and a one born career because Benfica team are now what flare what about ball to make goals now as you know say I accept a big money move not say Atletico Madrid what year pragmatic type of teams are defensively what our defender Ruby said against everybody in those teams now they would limit you and since then you know boy no career no has never been the same into about Chelsea no ye who bought a boy within the first 1 month in his first thing to know numbers in both and he went back to Atletico Madrid in Yaman and FC Barcelona the first 1 month check his performance numbers in both or joining AC Milan in the first 1 month now boy you banging the goals of honor but Korea penal now we to my drop of honor Ruby I feel that there's more to do with boy in the character no suban than born now obono because player outside the money born to one born he said he's aging now to 1 year jumano and wasn't born in Swenyua weekend way a Benton will open back the doors am Benfica there say Connie Bia bonus a Benfica funny radio opera was signing now he wants to go back to Portugal because of that one why the right environment obotum now be juma Chelsea is looking out for 30 million euros say Benfica will to make 30 million euros they are going to allow Abrente from Joao Felix no now we tum now we move on now wakwa joining or ne former club from or Benfica or honum international another news of Chelsea camp na Orba mame call Liverpool and Opaway FC Barcelona yenye yim komo okodo between Ononye Barca and Nico Williams na unfortunately maybe mo kada Nico Williams na we betray FC Barcelona but me should be any player someone contract extension. I mean, why you complain about it or honor. I even feel the left wing of FC Barcelona no. Yes, they may want competition and variety of players no. But me should be one in your problem. The Barca sign another player. Until after losing on Nico Williams no. And apart when you can say Barca so we make another plan be there. They will go back to Liverpool for now. Corner when you cousin come there. I brent our for Luis Diaz no. They will go there and try anything possible there. Obotum na was sign or Luis Diaz. By information that you pick so in there, Luis Diaz no, he's so keen on the move there. Sabasa for the bar. Obaja to akwa join the FC Barcelona. But me should be bibi wahade. But if we just Friday, yeah, to the FIFA UEFA funo, FFP no, or ya that we to know what sanction Barca for there. We to breach or the regulations no. Until the Barca for about 30 million euros. Zama UEFA funo and you may name yao. Barca for to my sign the players, but open registration now. Okay. Because of salary capping it no, want to sign them players no. These are issues all honor. Barca for to watch now. What tried our best solve. All right. If you are going for Luis Diaz, Ruby on a big fish. Up by 8 crowd is £180,000 a week, you know. A bit channel than my brand, you know. Why not the Barca won't focus on other areas are important to them? To the central midfield, for instance. But up by the attacking phase now, I'm sure that they are lacking so much of honor. Maybe even the long-term replacement for Lewandowski, you know, it's something they need to look into that area, honor, no. But the food as it stands now, no. Luis Diaz is their next option now. All right. They want to go in for. Into Liverpool, they should brace themselves for that man or bid, you know. Luis Diaz probably may want to join or FC Barcelona, just as reports in Wabano. May I share and Bruna Carbiano and Alberche. So Yansha may support my code for this particular deal we are. All right. Here's one command of power. May I say Osman the Venga and I atene can ya farmer on this 7 AC and I've ka o bibi to be ka on this 7 one. I want man you for boy be am sign not the buy. A friend say chin ana. Oh dem. E say Gion say one be Colombia left back me no. Me want pa me come say man you for nya back but man you for nya back nti man am update on left back and a man you for nya na sa no so aba no na o say mbuemo dey dey o betwen kaka unless say omo dey outrageous money because so now they are convinced here for Brentford for nya sa omo nya willing so beton Brentford on the cheap cost. Okay. I say please Banky from UCC mama please I need transfer update of Real Madrid. Nobody they say they are more this BSC here and I'm to some of more factor about capping. Carreras there na I say a deal a bit apart from another evidence. Good morning, Mr. Ronaldo's reason for not attending the funeral makes sense but not suitable. If he's saying he won't attend any, so is he saying he won't attend any funeral in his life? People will always mob him when he goes out in public, including funerals, because of his stature. And this does not mean he should stop going to funerals to mourn his loved ones. What does he think people will say next time they see him in somebody else's funeral? Paul Eddie not Ola and Paul anyway and so Eddie Abba Paul Medasipa. Mr. B, please. Tell Alonso he should terminate his contract with Madrid because Barca will put him into pain next season. I'm done from Ankafo. MK can be what by that. Please, what are my United owners doing in the transfer window? I beg, update me from there. I need some left back from or Colombian, when you have a shame. Hi, Miss Ruby. One house of folks scored the first goal. They thought that they were going to win the match. And see that and get here edificate course no there. But you must start with house of folk game. Yeah. Black Prince of Ghana will game in there against South Africa. Any all other issues are covered. You better boss one let me at the amount. Yeah, but see.
The real sports is here.
It's caught in no man's land. It's
The Sports King.
Everybody follow not sa malaria. If you didn't feel no national, malaria too. Popo, what will it be? I want to. No not. I got back home. No not. I got me a no. No not. I got me a son. No not. No not. Scatter malaria. Lonat ide scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yenshishemu hu se malaria wa umujem ansana wa zona. Malaria no da so ho a ko hu doctor.
Yes, and say every 30 Ghana cedis. Cool chop. And I say 30 Ghana cedis, it be the 300 Ghana cedis. Cool chop. Na 100 cedis bet there and the crowd here easy cry. Then come in 30 times e wo yibako agudi anymore. Ne here say obeyi apapano e free otariketu e bi mu a matter to 6 e wo mu ama wedding kunim na enye eno nko ano no bobako anase bo enan impreno de bia nanya 2 Ghana cedis free wompe we na opedie dial *946# na shase e bonus ya eno ne ensa e she game pack agudi anymore enye ma wona a wondi efie edu wotwe
Hobi beyawa efiyade ofa me hu wacho na ukoshe hini eni dia sam kwame achiem papa na manimu hunu pakro kwame na eyamia se ne mabe wu nyina echi uhume iye kwame se de manini dia nyakola o ana no me kwa doctor wase katara sokola baso ana me tete yaro wo yo sikanso obodi se me de ba sam ya de sika to a wo fa me bela pa wo fa na eni yade de wo dia fa 31st herbal clinic a wo de ni dwuma dia wo dia ne se wo hwe nipa ni nko a kwame matini dia na fami kwai 31st herbal clinic de enyi sika sem bia o ne botaye nyina ne se yade bia wo baba bia fa woni bia ho no obehwe no watu ase dia ma media ya wo musika transfer baso obetumi ayo ofa eye catalans tezani wo ka no eye te na esi wani so na eno kra de na de kitwa bi na enye no nko aso no wosa waso ye ho wosa ni yade bi te se high pressure glaucoma blood vision ene ni yade aka nyina obi ohwa de we kira wo hu obenya wo hu na ne so ye no wisi ni na doctor pe no esa ni nyina kwame nka sanche ana anu na wo po kira me kra sika samunti mama na njira me bia ho 31st herbal clinic oye eye specialist
mo am Cape Coast and in bottom way mo fa mo ni kira mo e wo Kastle FM kokodo poncha ho doctor etenase Monday to Friday e wo Kastle FM anim ho kokodo encha ho
o metumi afa doctor pe no e wo 0559 999 543 31st herbal clinic onu de neduma o ya ni se eni yade enko na osa no na se mo tai kan se onyankopon ne yade safo
New Kivo Hot Pepper Powder. This advert is FDA approved. The worst pulse is here. It's caught in no man's land. It's Kastle FM. Sports King.
Moment Samuel kwa bebe from Kastle 90.3 FM so Robert Mensah Sports any at national player yade Emma wono yamra fie na fe yamhwe eye fisem na no house of folk no kotoko game mu ni say spectators no eba ye papa uhuni am say game a style of play no uhuni am say
The help of his your mind is close, it's here. It's close in no man's land. It's Kastle FM. With the help of our sponsors and the mighty supporters, we shall win. We won't ever lose anything. Fabu, Fabu, oh, Mama, Pima, up and bye. Fabu, Fabu, we go in from north to south and center. Ole, 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 ole. Occupy warriors are on the way. Think twice before it is too late. Fabu, all the way. Ole, 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 ole. Occupy warriors are on the way. Think twice before it is too late. Fabu, all the way.
And to Kumasi Asante Koroko wini by 2-1 and Hamza inside the camp so at the kind of I crowd of folk came I had the call first half about the can half not say nay Brantan D and so at the aqua Amidu Peter Wabobo am deflect am a bona kotwa na kotokofate kan no achi na kwampo kumeki ni 2-1 Edema Sante Kodoko has a penalty banina no House of Folk and to me and to Atinano and after the game no ye bopni a coach Nidi Edema Sudi Dramani Ebusa coach say coach na ekobana say no game House of Folk mbo ye Mudi kan share first go and kanyama ekoye pa dia mamo fe ekobana say ne be wi eche no na House of Folk game matumi enso akwakodi eye nkugo no si o we no eyade na etai ACC wo football ni mu
part of the industry at a time when we were controlling and then we lost a key player and then it was difficult to reshuffle and then they took the chance clearly, so we have to acknowledge that.
I know you sama coach did it too and I say asibeno a we ni free muno na kofo Japan I was say asibeno no plan
no I think the injury maybe was a force majeure and then also serve as the right purpose to have more players having a chance to play and then we are in a progressive process and so we expect that anyone who has the opportunity can do it but I'm very very impressed with the composition and the executions.
Injury no ne ade ba mu nti na si be free mu a ne afane ba mu susu a amfa wa kire we amfa ma hasa ko de to jaba ko to team media wa for se enye o team media nye we hu bibia ho.
I think there's a lot, it's early days yet, there's a lot to put in, there's a lot that we have done, there's a lot that we'll put in and I believe that we'll get there with this group of players with some small adjustments we should be there.
Any answer House of Folk coach Gigi Dramani di to Giant Koi coach Karim Dito Kumasi Asante Kodoko coach and also Kastle men couldn't get the man team now.
The player is the come to win. Before a game you have to ask you what do you need in that game. So when I sat down I saw that no, we should go for the second cup this year because we had wanted to go in for the league and we couldn't. So now let's specify our supporters with the present cup. And remember, this is the second time I won the present cup with Kotoko against us. So it was mentality. You saw the way we came into the second half. It was far better than the first half. And I'm very happy that we won.
And I know coach and the other when they say after this game, they have from home game. Or still be able to saw the new guys in here. They are bomber prepared. They'll go to South Africa to prepare also now. What had they all many next season?
I think I introduced some few players I recruited, and then we qualify for Africa. So we are going to start preparing for Africa. Very soon we'll go to South Africa. From there we'll start planning. But I think we'll play the champion of champions.
Eno ya nsema coach ni dey carrying it to the two jama kwa bejafo na fe dey na view on any games the game let me aba who game ni say no referee Regina Collins Samoa ni na pan for this scenes in the game near the offside goal am share really offside and a whole lot of things that came in the game no you be and the supporters some by it wale be performing na kama pa na dey na no etoja ewo mu anointed engineering services and I make for the amount of the generator expert to pay generator be easier ko hone kwaji bi wo person rent to pay bi ato akohu am wo de na se be siesie the amount o generator e da no person wo ton wa beton to be the amount o mu ye ni nyina bi e wa anointed engineering services so Cape Coast Statan 3 up to the main lorry station or free 0248 455 697 and 0243 480 334 Anointed Engineering Services the generator expert Betway scratch and win promo ni mpacho betumi ewini a hoping 9 million Ghana cedis ewa mene wo kwabodwamu from cash no free spins free flights and more now betumi anya from 1st to 31st July connection and so bebere mo betway.com.gh no akwa bet on sports and casino games ni bi no atumi agete with daily scratch card no obenye ticket dia ebi aba bedwa ewo betway scratch and win promo no so kaisa terms and conditions apply. Betway for say I bet the responsible way. Betway get way more. FKK Ruby and our game no ba so supporters no from the supporters buy no free gate there but we seen some free gate and conform money then fans so mo buy shatter NT ana game no and game no Uhu niema say ball almost selling my enrano. Were you impressed? Yenin komo.
Thank you. I didn't say supporting because say so now the baby or more to
yeah, baby one many kwan say ni Kotina honye. Blasters game no for force their way from Kotina, but then what the Uncle say.
Yes, it we shall baby one Martin says some baby kakra bi na ehonum na em say omuntimi yusu emane nye yi ntino honum pen na hu sa space said that but apart from that momo come na efe now who two colors no both has ne kotokon colors and osha dignity say koya apart from companies obeka say no more involved in terms of some more sponsor competition no osha mpanifo ahodo ekoko pm the politicians doctors professors and others na obia adoni ne color chire baby ono so ewo but before then mebo Kumasi regional anasa Ashanti regional minister no obebo na baso Dr. Amwakohene right and maame ohene wa ni dinu so ohene wa ka ho ni dinu wa pa na ohene wa uklu they akwete right ono so obebo na baso from Greater Accra omumienu mane efe ukom social media handles na omo ede no mu tease omo ho videos ahodo omumienu teasing ahodo and even after enra game no resource ne buy no ma me ne buy accept defeat no agitumu ebo Dr. Amwakohene abazo say ni team nti omo pa na adwuma gaka fo ne anhye da hu omo ankasa promo no yes anhye da hu omo ye I feel say ukwa Kumasi Mayor any the regional minister and I say yes Ashanti regional mayor ni Dr. Amwakohene do mo ye sanso na Accra Greater Accra so do mo so ye na boa ye masa vibe no enso so etime bring that beauty of that game and ye share no ntino game no there na inshada for me unshada nya beauty ni bebe I'm not saying say that bad na nya that bad but usha presidential cup no akoye competition bia two teams na emre bia omo bana na omo nheda prepare nheda hu se omo prepare ye pa ansa no omo ba se brain be nya na se e bia few days bi 2 days 3 days bi na omo ebe train na ansa no omo akwa we hwe kotoko atin so omo she train na se Tuesday ha se so Tuesday na omo unveil omo coach Mansu Didi Dramani that time now mususu na no so air training na senti just last week from Tuesday Wednesday Thursday Friday na beka se bia on betimi aye training na bom ansa no mo akwa boy sa game nti wo hwe de omode ma aye na ni se ebro so amfa no muntimi nya de be bro so de omode ma aye na no mo ekire yen so etimi de me no hwe starting line up from both sides had to folk no more mix the services of Benjamin Asari enti usha aye abrantia fene Shuaib Serif and dem Emmanuel Amankwa ebobi eventually the penalty taker okoko mixing no Ransford Mensah Konedu Yadom Kevin Osei be the captain for the side and then abrantia fene Rafael Amponsa Kwesi Asma and then Hussein Mohammed Hamza Isa Stephen Apia Asari and Mauli Wayo we mo ena boy shasi enso etimi edema hato folk ko the conso side Mohammed Kamara Francis Akwa one of the new signee yes Zakaria Hussein so another new almost so starting Samba Woniel Kwame Opoku Emmanuel Entry Patrick Esiedu Albert Amwa Seth Kojo no so ye new almost so say 3 new players and a kotoko start to omo game Lord Amwa and then Peter Amidu. So what it means is that Abantia your friend that is Francis Akwa our start here no no left back. So now me say it means say opushi Abantia friend Patrick Esiedu eko animu and no ma Abantia no born left back no until that was Obaka say tricky kakra coach your friend is it so it made the house for start ye o share house mentality now we so intentional about it me makotoko for kwan emo mu ngina ball no so emo mu pass ball no into hwe house kwan no mo fa so air press na e wo soro na no mo press no so no mo ye no with any din no mo ye no with that energy sa aggressiveness e wo ye o mu team no eno ana na mo so etimi ade bantu hu e Rafa Mponsamo saa midfielders no so omo ebo sa adwuma no so etimi ede ebo omo midfield no omo masa kotoko space no obviously has for dominate that first half most part yes has for the dominate
first half no ball me fepa
yes omo the dominate and na me can omo ye quick with omo passes no so no omo engine so nche so quick 1 2 3 4 was say omo making sure so omo kokotoko omo 18-year balls ni why are those mistakes no na be bad na it was just a matter of time say has for benya go a na enya wa say either say kotoko defenders ni bi anase goalkeeper ebe make say mistake ni dey hwe kwan a sa ball no e fa so etimi ade buy I think say that long shot osha crossing from Kwesi Asma cross na eventually goalkeeper your friend or Kamara ekoso mu a insese sa ball ni ba no goalkeeper bia I mean what that go could do sa stage no also piling it out with a power that on sanmi no would blow now a ball at their trouble thing but oka so kokokochina the base na no ani si ye no into ye na adwe so akwa kokochi ball no na wetimenya full blast of it energy free in some then Hamza gina hope wa make no mistake and or the ball no so eto watenam and kodofo no in that instance na no mo eye o madwe so be buy into the game has for now makwan still no more spaces na make sure so be covering na press no still na egusua eko na was so mutimi bo ho ba no mo call the races it was the first half it was all about how to folk making sure say omo the side pressure no basic kotokofo na kotokofo so try so so be defend and sana side mistake no and so even before that mistake no na Kamara make some saves be and so e wo honom ni nyina mo be ka say has for your clinical ka that first half na no committee anya at least 2 goals before the races then na kotoko akwaba coach Zito enya opportunity and any players no eka side there no person mo eye pa e wo ye game no then omo by in the second half na also omo homene so na also mba betika nti e honom na no omo bo se kotoko midfield no e ba mu omo ba into the game then now who sa midfield no sa set kojo the type of ball now but no very combative together with I think say Emmanuel Entry give that wonderful display I think say oba fufro na no earlier on said you no body makotoko no uhu kakra de no bonso Olympics no uhu kakra so e wo ye ne ball mu inteno a oyi ne ho sa ema ne ball no now about the dribbling all masha sa ye mfimfin no all making sure say kotoko be moving forward obe play sa instrumental role no ti kotoko midfield no eyi no ho kakra ema afred o mo attackers no etimi eba game no baba be so musu benya bia but to share the surge rounds that obese confusion between defenders attacker bi create side and answer attacker say create side and two kwampoku any abeta mo how are no mo running e make sure say that spaces na that between us say be before say obe pra no kra wamba no na hu ni kakra no o say be free mo no afrane bae no difference no any say na hu say has for mix a leader yes obo captain number the nekeko but leader or this stability no and so the baba ni hu no na hu ho na hu say enye na ni eden no kwa ba ne ball ne bona nka say all hihye ni teammate no de obi ekọ obe make sure so obe gina so no so kwa obe make sure say communication be ya adwuma no and one ba no ukọ social media na man for lambasi coach no without knowing why coach no the entire one ma say si be ma betwa game no so na say 1-2 game no so anko ebi say ninsa ena na we pra ebi say no injured ebi say coach na say juju ena omo to defend ni so say onko yi the best player every game no mo tini nyina mo no ekwan akotokofo fa so nya omo goals no na ebi eventually kotoko betimi ateka but no metimi aye ne quick sa within that space that few minutes you know quick omoti ana second goal no esa eba I believe say o say sibe entimi amba beto aso no I think say it play into the hands of Kotoko so mo entimi enteki sa opportunity no kunadu yadom mouse stability na say ohun no ho say so master I say ohun no say o team na say onim ball say defender or yes ball play type no on for ball not to form for ball man or very good with the ball yem passing friend very good with that but enya no kwa ena ma o ye good defender o say won so this side defender no tackles ultimate ready a moment no on o concentration level no say yes solid but you give it to Peter Amidu that left side no very good with that the form no na deep last season so kutabɔ na so difficult so obetimi agye just all the no to form and honom na so wasa asefo no se fa obi a mo ye ne tentem kra but o mo twan ya nipa be mienu e ma ne timi adrebo o mo e do mo kɔ sa kona honom na o make sa cross no krodo ya dom that was an own goal and o share se na opema tonyo and na make an decision making opposition ehfa na wugina wa awareness no na etise na wo hemfa I think say the sense of awareness no unyan wrong and a man pim so etimi ade tumo blame Schwab e was say chance then second one no by quick long range was there about mo tade has especially Kotokofu ya kwa say in the league there asibe ko yes am from so no bitino no any Benjamin Asari was there so Kotoko second go na sa na kokoye ti long one come kwa mpoko echesi abeta mo so echeki eto no pike ya no e na opoku quick okokoko shemu ho na se dia ka ya ono ene eye the twine no anase the net anase push na so the tum e na otimi e finish here has for esa bamu stronger but I think so ma attack no e ho e na didi drama ni na dwuma no e wo kese pa wanye bad wanya sa enough time no wenya even friendly baako krampo ambo kotokode sa anye bia omne na moro fo no ebo friendly bi enti ni new players no zito etimi ehwe omo why otimi nya miensa bi ensusu etimi start omo no didi drama ni enya sa opportunity ni bi but untimi nka say no ntino ne mfum so bi wo mo a untimi nka but I think say on the day no na attackers na let it down and honom na so kono koye hu adwuma yi mawudi wayo and the likes na so mutimi pick up the pieces in term yes sir coach we ruthless obetime bibia and also opportunity bi ba so obekwa akosani bia be sure so obetime apia has go near really out ni won say and the penalty miss no on the you need there now we share there because na close pa but second opportunity ni buy no I think say you give it to GH1 I think that man for bobo ma ba so yes I was GTV admin of Facebook say ha ti ba ko pay na mo se mo ko TV license in farmer mo heye pa mo heye na GTV for e bia ma mo ya say I think so mo e dey bia enye closer to perfect there but e change the last season ko bi ni buy no kra so unso almost the koto ho almost Match TV you stored our live match feed and covered our logo deleted entity e ho ni ade ba mo me hu replay no say na you close there but clearly na offside but linesman on the spot here and now Timmy alert the center referee now and so I think say the whole no referees now not that bad yes omunya 100% but this game the way city intensity and near brain no ma bebre come no I think say decisions be on Emma no flow here Emma game no etimi good so I'll give it to them. All right Osman
yeah me should be
yeah
classic
on the so president cup
and the fake work can kase nyina but me feel that now you good ambience the organizers of the competition no
ora dona sa first competition here why ni ah get why ni ye ora dona sa ga ka chairman
it was because the presidency was involved
na see enya bia na presidency e baba ye hu ni say ai mo pa ye ku for the pens wa hu e mo play free gate nko for ama unya wo say de bo
ye mbo na abo organization no ye
oh yeah come on ni na ye radio na sa na ye
na me bi se mo ho there so if we can do something like this we be na zinti so urban yen Premier League no only the FA Cup na ye more the needed attention no especially say about the other stages na ye ni biara dudu me nya be kan no mo ball no onye fe. The last time you bought him FA Cup, me who electronic advertising panel the Gon Stadium hono. The boys say I bo phone boli. Na some crowd in pon you won po. Na say I picture on your panel na. Or the some duty be zika game no ho. By the yenz no ya to ye na adwenu. And I want to make the ball na bado organizations no ye fe. Accreditation issues is something we need to talk about, especially as a born ye ba start na some panyimfo wo kwekweche etie na. We should be elsewhere. So what accredit to the back company for one.
Oh, you Kobe. Ghana had it.
Yes, they are chaos no door.
I'm hard dream the door. You know himself on club so so force ni hukum.
Obi apro cause or tell obi apro kada yes most of the president na to arrange ho. And that me who the president number from ebien. Say abanzo yen the buy. Bashara initial not na so one.
Yeah,
one be do one no. No no so we say na so one no be. No couple of others when I feel the one presence around that time no it wasn't needed. But then at least maybe next time able to me ashedama area one so security was on point. Maybe under the mark of say kakray at the time offside
go ni ba na mpeto ne ma no
na was to nyama
supporters sim
onye
na mo yesa ya kasa sa mo ya mo say obi good Ghana football na dey we exercise still educate month ase
inti na nke bia obi sabe onya mo baby na oto no de bo
obi nkan kan den
me was this is the biggest picture president won me view
see aje outside go tell to go afu abai nya so nya radio so an combat ko anima
eti I pray and hope there
FKK o say make kwan sempo kam dey na edi kan o dey ko anima
Ruby and the official no e wo be finish regional
calling some support
yes
FKK won ni papa no ba hanu ma ya start ya you want concern ko o my beautiful dress ni ba o be take your measurement ni ade as a buke ni
for a long time yen game ya buy a lot of controversy and the decisions of Bayan Kobo to one the beauty of the game ni na no upon the second chance you got it correct
okay
minim no mo henza bi wakada onya no wrong
ono the other no lines man na ya na say ya na
so sa kotoko move bi omo ya omo commentators Benghazi
I agree
yes
was coming outside the game bi no the linesman no na ya na sometimes o say has offside he was from the linesman no ohu here kwampo kusu bi na sign na linesman no na sometimes ya na o say dem hu bibia
so aside from that event minim event bi bakada
for the penalty of it was a clear penalty
in fact a linesman na flag no the hono most of the referee no been action into we take a decision because so you sure that your penalty make sure replay the clear
was an insano what I wasn't insano
into referee mo bona about need the jumo to more year
that's the second game I would do classic on him
and we should encourage it on kodon yenda for with
so FIFA friends saying
the next time salary mo require also
o ba twa me say they are attend the papa when you pama they are attend the beko ya bless my ya ba ko anim
eti am bona for Ruby on the foot of play and the game to be very honest now can expect a lot from the two teams
okay
but the reason why how to focus mention that make on us he's a new manager wa friendly game bia
Mike no pija why you wake and one na hwem FKK Mike no
Ruby coach no obey no na on said I don't who the team ni intended the baka bia performances is not quite okay but generally
okay
na can plan get me happy in game no born the tough da kayen born on fe kotoko some of the glimpses no especially in the second half
okay
me one ball retention no honestly and when there's our pass one now there's some kind of movement to be so worry it is okay. But then generally I expected that your pass you way to me find the opening.
Okay.
So I end up when you raise our corner strike a move.
Man to a ball raising to the one now but some for born into for movie no
ball. Problem to coach they should work on it.
They
should 3 goals obey no. Nina was defensive errors. But of course, keep on your mistake. How to focus on 2 couldn't why you know where you
on your own goal. And the second goal, no. Now, do no sooner or clear ball. A friend say, Abatamwa, and we found who pass it.
So, why not one in the castle?
Any pay.
And Abakaya, time over hard for similar challenge.
Yeah, no problems, but
that tells you the Ruby's a born year partnership were very important.
Okay.
I share defensive partner.
Esibe
first half no you go in for the simplest of the tackles no or tackle ball on to my so na ya free second way kotoko we she sanka kunu dia dum hu ni there boy say be am clear on kwa
go to throw me do okotwe ya we de ben what for academy no say o academy bi mo adwe no fa adwuma what tackle
he has a lot of work to do on the boy no and Esibe achada a leader for nature hono
Esibe no
so onye hono ma because in the second half no I no makotokufu nya da ma leeway no and was room ho no and yabaka da hat
o emi junior
wow
si be no oro ma chi bebre ai
dama
o kuma se ai o na se si be o ko anyu kwa onyini ana so say 24 years o say 24 years it's about 24 years
good
I think that not Presla I no Presla didn't come on the chat Presla so I no o say when I speak goes
onyini azan all goes
he's 24 years or is 25 years
okay he's a good and I know too much on marshal to hono no and me feel there say I try to folk me phone and the calling say marshal me hu ni
of 130 of bench na dem 130
marshal me hu ni and attack in front of how to folk team up till
Mauli wayo
or a good player the movement is very good finishing yeah I don't want to say Hamza is for instance the me that me friends spoke about me a lot of goals in the how to folk but no mboa ba hwe team no the career for saying this boy Samba O'Neal just one game
yeah
will be way just for the future just think about it
I'm saying Henry and Sumi me shamo mo power
that is how you build a team make sure that selection had
competition
and had to I think come Kotokofu one team will be either one Bennett and Heart is that is the difference
okay
they are a bit mature than how to book
sure
yes maturity no hono
has division 2 for need one guy yes was say penalty pro na say me nyante say omo ko fa players ni be free division 1 team I'll try to remember and also more than to so na kafona ka
well maybe
but say has players in there do na no ye division 2 division 1 players some don buy
and Ruby yan share the striking partners e bi no Albert Amwa and Karim Zito mo bona abadu e kwana ways wa for the utilize the two guys no in a game or ye no it's something that is low down
amasa kada da mo stretch mo power yeah
that is a game your game competition no
sakada na baba ya mo be huna mane ne
it's a competition Albert Amwa on the right
yeah
sorry mo
good
forceful or push or inside come focus on the inside one mo na you know what he can do.
All right, that's man.
Me felt that it was a good game.
Okay.
All right. The coaches, you pardon them. If they are next season, how to focus different better. But I'm happy for coaching because no better one side to play. One more opportunity to justify yourself.
Yeah.
So some of them, say that's what you have to transfer.
Will be anywhere.
You should put a team. Now, because when you buy your young organizer.
Let us say, hey, Didi. It's just the beginning. By its time, okay, wait free air it's time. Brimswell corner or the way Ediaba on house penalty. I think the keeper moved from his line. I'm not sure. Say the 90 free line so. The 90 free so dear, but yeah, the linesman was watching. The 90 free so the boots Nakakra was on the line still. But okay, yeah, try now. Yeah, quite him. I can't afford in share. I can't mind Ghana. See a share. The Black Queens of Ghana and South Africa, where African Cup of Nations, Black Stars and AFCON, a man AFCON, Black Queens, senior women, no, and a Baba Boy. And first game against South Africa, and 4 p.m. no game no ever so. And on Nigeria, we need 3-0. And on Senegal, share 4. Opening match, Morocco and Zambia, about 2-2. The big girls are scoring, so I can't, I'm a Ghana. But against South Africa, these girls, they are so good. FKK came last. One year the audio na mo draw my and me am the mention and one year me bomb say be at least draw against a come
me hu ni sa won so be share Ghana so be share so mu ni mbo chen
I said I'm mbo chen
said o kan e bia ya yire ho a
ne bia draw bi
but who starts as favorite in there I think South Africans for no started as favorite. They have the quality, consistency on one side, and a good team. And Usha, team no, and now Orlando Pirates ne.
Sundowns girls no man.
Yes, and foreign base Bakumi Numi and Sabi Ababa Be Shemti. Team na been a chair. And recent times, as more and they be a Morocco for no so Chelsea. Nigeria for no say omode ebe we attack so no ti Ghana game no ye din my papa unless Kim Lax chire bibi say deɛ ne ɔyɛ ni nyinaa no na friendly anti friendly deɛ ebia competitiveness no ɛwɔ hɔ nom deɛ but nkyɛn sɛ anasɛ nti sɛ wobɔ ɛyɛ league phase na oje points na when so atimi adi akɔ anim. And I think say the last time I came across some say share group stage say I am say in South Africa the last time your boy no omo na free me na eventually omo koye na Ghana ekokoje bronze or so e wo yes competition menti no you know omo share da and in that group no omo we ye say this time Arabia betimi atia ho but me dem hunu say den bia ye yire ho a na yakwa konya draw bi but the way si boy and born go need ye betimi ahye bi ba ko mienu bi ye betimi ahye but against that South Africans no ye betimi ahye mo ba ko mienu a mo so enhye bi kra ye betimi keep clean sheet nti me ka ba be si ye defense honom no oh say coach ne yire no ho na so timi hye defense ne eye na wo hwe the last time
defending champions South Africa for
yes. And the last time they won it and I think that Ghana preceded also
Ghana yanko
yes you know wo hwe defenders na ababa wa Ernestina Abambila Susan Ama Dua Josephine Bonsumo I think say omo ni da ho na omo coordinate ye omo ma adwuma no so enye fo kakra mfama ye goalkeepers no whoever obenya akonya no so obedem say ye Kerry McCarthy say ye Cynthia
yeah that's the captain
yes.
Yeah
so omo bia no so omo ye 3 afin so ka
I mean number 20 girls
ono a dem ti so nya the nod na I think say untimi e marshal natural but there can say defense no so be solid I said there can say team be broad omo ahoɔden ni gina Medford no na Medford
ka Ghana na Medford na metry some pa even bedum ne friend say great asanto a
yes omo ba adwuma no from Jacqueline Owusu
ono so Thomas Pepper no man e pattern no
Stella Nyamukem I think say so mutimi enya good start na omutimi coordinate understanding no eba na yenya leader bia wo sa department na attacking third ne dey say dem aka no wo hwe yen games ya abobo ya yes ye share Benin mu ne others no in fact Senegal cry yes say onyo two games first one ye shomo Emma yetimi adi ko enim but the South Africans no they are the favorite if say o kasa me pick obi so be
South Africa
and start as favorite omo na betimi awini but e bia na Ghana yetimi ahyehyehye nyoma yi na against all odds na yetimi anya draw bi enso etimi adi akonim so ni nyina ache say South Africa 3 points for them Ghana ye die ni but ye team yi die city die me shede ni gidi bia o Nigerians ne die so omo die they are always favorite enti ma no shede won but Zambia for no omo ni Morocco for boy
no have to
enye ona no won yes enti no wa ye adwuma yi
okay oya bia Morocco for nam so omo coach na FIFA World Cup champion with Spain on coach Morocco sisi
enti wa ofaka so hunti we kwa me nye so draw no ombe som sa but koshia team ono so pick up Zambia for no until said Nora help to crab ebegba be call no see no mo bo ha ye no bo no hu Nora say mami o ya de pa na ehwe fa but mo buy no ekwan no fa so hihye team no a mo ne be boy no mo wie na ebeto dwa so mo nya mami a o be ba be fa no and because Mr. Hart Henry Chum e ba be ka so nya de a wokoba bia mra ne nsem no sha say pop up no but okọ no so akọ we so ko share challenges bebre okọ share challenges pa musika sem ne so mo so nyoma campaign ne sa nyoma no ono so ko share bi but at the end of the day no wa kire the quality ono so kuta ono so timidi kita mo any Morocco for no ebo tutu mu game na efe pa but ni nyina no still Nigeria all the way onko for ne there.
All right, enti ehwe de besi wana Ghana game ni mo amene ye ne South Africa and they boy all the ladies I am go swa ho no ye papa German sepesani o munya da so mbani girls need as ujina me papa pentino enye fedi agro so say that game am I host AFCON 2018 no na o ka mu team money Lebohan Ramalepi I am go so these girls me ka mu pa me kai o das man dey o da Jenya mbani omunya go ntino Yeah, focus Crossman, FK Kaka, or Tepe South Africa to win the game, and
yes,
defending champions, don't know more body.
Juma South Africans know why for a long time no. BBH they are the stark favorites no. But a competition, Ghana this unfortunately, your competition be a slow status. Yeah, shut down and start here. And I came last or better, no, so you man, why I can watch the confidence to share Kastle. Even I have to look on. Get a catena, your boy, I can for you to me.
Yes, I am I, for course, I can't here from us 0244 408046 0244 408354. Na ya for course MPA force koto fu or na se fu on you the right amount now quality no form. Now ko experience bad customer service abo mo dia ne fa be down o mo be boa o e solve e to me e dey ama me fa me first caller mo message be di ma FKK ni Osman ya se mo koda asa ya na ma bre mo ba no pa mo ye adwuma de ni ade enti na me fa call we. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Ko je son no akoshe ko na bia ne voice aye kitwa no ye tie o.
Awala ba. Oh, ye moza. That's the way I did the dead. That's my small car or Canada. What's the PH in the Real Madrid? Madrid. Maybe I gave you a only advantage. So would you find out? Maybe I on back to this. Anyway, to a cat, and my son, you know, one thing was so to say,
some man can be, and I can be. Major Majon or Sada come here for channels, man, and capture what can we, only never do it, Nana. Show more now, my castle, yes, I show more of you say, Mensah, say one country, what's a Chelsea to me, you call him? Call. Me da say, who was it Chelsea to me? I've ever saw some cobo coin, more coin be to baby. Yes, sir, my room, some Chelsea. I say, hello, good morning.
Good morning,
I'm not going to crab any.
I'm going to confession. Na osibe yinshi according to coach when they do not know it well it's a lesson the mother that even the it's coach and then doesn't do when the quarter who am bad which was the present cup when the situations when we see not for good luck in technology they can do everything na so they are one good part, and 2 minutes, 3 things.
That's say hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Woody.
Maso Poman ye.
That's a Mr. Woody, but a woman.
Yamina do me hui pa.
That's why my brother I make with the way. Eh, my cat is not the Nasa Maraka. Now do Moyano, Oye, or then even later. Party boys at all in Bodino. And so, Domina, God of Shataway, don't go back. Even say, when you put at all, but they are well. Or at all days with you, full of the one. It is another what happened to watch that the Mensah moved to Wamba. I'm not in Kaka. This was I said, taking up a quality fruits or food in Concord. And the Mensah, or yet the mother went to Wanko. Hey, Mobo got about there. Later, don't catch how to be a family to wound to one day. Exactly like this. I'm one watching there, putting what of that is Jana, Papa, who Africa, Madame, when you are don't know what the party we want
it. Okay, hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Honorable Jaru. Nyamia Domipa.
SKK Northman, I want to come. Yamisha, when it made the wood, you had a boy, Ghana soccer, especially protocol. Miss Rubin, Bibia, my protocol system with them almost there 5 years, 7.5 years ago, a boy that you also think I'm not you, my way, Matty Yakuba, no lady. Well, what matter that one, what a second to call this time, young quite the magic you know. and let them go over you. Because I said the meeting no home here. So I will in country looking at that their fun. Because they are you to keep your being Nangasa but it's too much in Northern. A former here. Madam, Article 1 and 2. Hopefully, as you able to work at if you really because if you really give the money, they got to move like a one job. Apart from what on the change of coin, send the city or mobile. How come Mr. Futi is one mobile? You see, I work on the same as Mr. Futi.
Meda say hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me pa chodin baby frame free.
Wo be akọ frame Kingsley wo say.
Me pa choyiti anope.
We say wasem kakra say the no na wo ka say penalty dey enyu bibi a enyu ye no. Offside no na ye clear offside na say eye bia referee na bu akotofo. Oh, dey talk nti Ghana ha ye ni television station bia wa ha. Ya bo president cap na wo ntimi nyu match ne ma yenhwe.
Oh, omu yi TV so GH1 for year GH1 year.
Ah yeah bro ni ye nya GH1 no.
Oh.
Na ti ye nya bia nhwe ti na me bisa say ball na ye clear outside na say ye outside ankasa nti na referee ni gi.
Okay, mpacho yo.
Ah, ama minti.
Mpacho mati. I say I don't know about for and I don't know kind of no nya adwin. Yeah, FKK ni also one can say it was an offside. It was a tight one but it was an offside in Tino. Okay, 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, about Miss Ruby.
Hey, I shall a taxi driver.
Share the taxi driver. That case I can't play you. But what do you feel? Catch up here, you will move on that case. Tell me, well, maybe, my friend, the head of here, you go down to me now. Miss Ruby, Miss I need a heart I'm going to come back. It will be tea and in no manners, ma.
Abe.
The tea and in no manners in woman.
Now, one
I mean, my woman.
Sahu.
Tina me busy there say because that got to come with here the piano but the Miss Ruby. Was me move now. Lucy no for your coach. Men chat down me keep keeping way plan.
No yare.
Oh yeah. Then you have to keep it on the same kumpo. Yeah, samabu.
Okay. Medasi, all right. Medasi, I know you better. Obem, one who said now, Obobo 17 years. Help, Mamifa, offer for Hanum say hello, good morning. Oh, hello, good morning. Okay, Mamifa, we were say hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Me patro din baby free. Mr. Abomodiana sign bread be na maintain ka. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Make a free Elmina. Yeah. About Ronaldo. If you not want to be if I say if you know Equino, uncle you be a deal and uncle program be a deal. Because any program be over could be no draw attention if you uncle program be a deal and
Okay, Meda say, and also a question and Bisapa. Okay, hello, good morning. Ten Hag me.
This will be Ten Hag.
Ten Hag it you.
This will be catching about program be. You'll be a very sorrowful moment. In the own to engage in our barrels and comfort when you take picture. See one thing I see as well. This will be Meda. Everything shows that football without supporters, it is. On your it is inevitable. So actually, will be free gate. What's all free gate one this guy? What be in push the way I my game no AFA. Just the page now. The way when I will support one club, my game me very very nice. I found out how to full kill lose. One of the things, but on the day it was a nice game. I mean, all the controversies came in and. We had our part. We took our part. I mean, the enemy down on your offside, but on the second look, now there, at least you give the referee the benefit of the doubt. He will never until you just consider that one. This is when you are me.
Medasi Ten Hag. Hello, good morning. Me pacho din be free.
Concord Placidawa. Which is really done in humble and our part. You got had to photo. Had to no color one had to in the court the ball on the trauma get humble. In the court the ball one passes you play it back. Half one of game more. But the men need the ball to all finish winning. Because hopefully so so go no you so cross the ball no you and the last man is no working car.
Okay.
Play up penalty.
Yes, mo. Let us see. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, pacho din baby free.
Master family. Na ko to ka ba pa. I didn't know. Because they now want to try for me too much. Don't say they are the best possibility to say. Last year, it's a no criticism they say. Oh, man, say, Yama, as I go and I don't want to know. How to tell them to go. 5 matches to only a winning of
6 matches and 5 wins, 1 draw.
Yes, almost to go. I didn't see that. And to go. Tell also they are careful. Now we got to say, yeah, what we do now. Yeah, I'm coming. Yes, plenty of refugee mommy. Well, I hope you from today. How to get for now? How to
all right, me from the last caller. Hello, good morning.
Your last caller. Really, chiba for you.
I'll chiba for it too.
Yeah, that is the day I saw the guy.
I'll catch you one.
Because you never need to be you. Until I make a shadow. Saturday, make a chair in Shaze. Me heart the echo because I saw it for Yari, Miss Mabeka. Don't put me as a folk support a company, Minister Yari, because Mudim, not the moment, Muslim say prayer or inquiry and I say, what's that? I'm going to maybe more. Is that I'm following the thing, you know, and I concord me who know Yasanali, Banqua crab, ya, Concord, Banqua crab. Okay. What kind of question?
Let us say, Mama, aquarium say, Mamfana, aquarium.
Which will be
aquarium
organizer. I want to woman in Africa. And last one about aquarium, even look at the community. I'm a mad minister on I. This would add a day, but a woman in Papa. Because my first issue in the call you too. Because half the show came on 2 or Marcy. Oh, in your share, you are one. I don't know that. You could probably be show. I play about my order, and maybe it's about transfer. Cotocola, the mom, but now I take up on Cap and then boy, and look at your two. Now, this will be, you call me, and that half of all your papa. And I was my man and papa, on the man for me, well, a pack, Wara. Well, I'm not saying you are not calling my friend. What's your first born on your friend? All I'm an imam, I'm already another addition to you, which will be there.
Okay. Medasi aquarium my first one na yakwen nti NPA phone number obefre na fe wire report number wo mu 0302 550 380 0302 550 380 okoto for you mu the right amount na ma for quality of form now sounds so experience bad customer service fe na air report no kaisa wo 48 hours to do that report no Royal Regional Hotel for the Royal Case Club no dia ba more from 5 to 60 years ebe shemu ajo mani esua de your educational games and competitions so ho your hotel facility tour swimming lessons so ho cooking and baking with a hotel chef career development and leadership skills sessions so ho and a monthly birthday celebration for registered members enter for no you register your man in car regular for Case Club ni hubi no mo esua de enjoy mani ni men dey kan obosu bi am no and no mo share enjoy mani from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. no but mo dey for ban kan hubi or mo e half yearly membership and you 270 cedis and your annual membership and you 480 walk in per session no 50 cedis per your san so 5% discount no de ma abusuafo a mo register mo ma 2 or more e wo hono mo fanebra no beji na asua de at Red Royal Hotel. For more inquiries call 0312 003 222 and 0501 672 908. Red Royal Hotel richly inviting, comfortably yours. Kastle transport nie open car etu kwan open car e dey round sa be di wa hanum say ye be ma flexible terms na watumi enso edi dwuma open car etu kwan central regional ko be bia bra ha ye wo cars e wa hanum a ye de ebe ma free 0244 406 500 ana 0552 490 241 omodi afre na afi penifo ende wo so Kastle transport